Rebels, we are ready to rock and roll and play some Gears 5, yeah. Hold on, just fixing some stuff right here on the screen. And let's go. That number one, oh, come on now. Why is Fortune keep getting same maps? That number one in the house is Otney. Yeah, Otney, we got James, the Mr. Engaged James. M101555. James, congratulations again. I told everybody that Mr. Mucklin is now engaged to Mooney. We're happy for you, dude. Lee Everett Spuddy. Good to see you. Darth Whiff is in so much later than Otney. Absolutely. James, good to see you. Paul, we'll have so many questions for you this Gears Day. We'll see. We'll see. And someday, Gears of War. E-Day. Oh, that's going to be good, dude. I'm hoping anyways. We'll discuss all this during gameplay. James, get yourself going. Get that party going. No, I'll start the party, but get everything else going. Oh. Man, it has been a busy friggin' day. Start a potty, start a pote. I'm gonna turn down the game as usual. On Gears Day, I turn it down. James, heart, Mooney, heart. Congratulations on the engagement, James. Leroy, good to see you, dude.
How's it going, man?
I'm doing amazing. How about yourself?
We'll see on Monday.
Why? What's going on?
I got car trouble.
Car trouble?
Yeah. Fun stuff. It's the best kind of trouble.
Okay. What's going on with it?
I got warning lights on the dashboard.
Oh, are they blinking or solid?
Solid.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's fun stuff.
Is it though?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay. No, that's good, man.
It makes life exciting because you never know when the car's just gonna stop working.
Yeah. That's it. That's it, Lee. Test take.
So how are you?
I'm doing amazing, dude. Doing amazing.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so I recorded, I made the video for our graduation class. I made it a digital copy so a bunch of people can download. I'm going to burn it as well on DVD, and so people are, I'm just getting really nostalgic right now, I guess.
Alright. Hey, bit of nostalgia is great.
Yeah, and then I found out the high school sweetheart, she has breast cancer. And so yeah, I was just chatting with her for the first time in I don't know how many years, man, like 20 years, whatever. And she was filling me in, like, holy freak, this sucks.
Is it operable, or do you not know?
I'm not sure. She said it's not life-threatening.
Right.
Hold on, she said.
Which is positive, because it means that, like, she would have found it early.
She said, don't worry, I'm not going to die. I'm like, okay, thank you. But yeah, it's been wonderful getting that video and creating it for everybody. Who joined us? Spuddy!
Hello.
Buddy!
How you doing, dude?
Doing very good.
We've got James.
Howdy, chap.
Hey, soon to be married?
Yeah, soon to be married.
Hold on a sec. What did I miss about a health thing? Is everyone okay?
Oh, so no, just my best friend in high school. She told me today that she has breast cancer, and I haven't talked to her in like 20 plus years, I think it is. And so yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Oh, that sucks.
I agree.
Oh, hopefully she's okay. How's everyone else doing?
Still doing amazing, yeah. Oh,
Jamming.
Jamming in the name of the Lord.
Lee, Spuddy, how are you both doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah, just
It's a little crazy right now, but other than that, doing good.
Nice. Ooh,
just
got sound coming out the back.
Just get us out of the way.
Happy for you, James.
Yeah.
Hold on a sec.
Pete,
There we go. Say something, guys.
how's it going?
Wow.
Excellent. Good to hear.
Congratulations, James. You did it.
Hey, Pete. Cheers, man.
Yep. That was quick.
That's right.
It's been 2 years, technically.
Well, technically.
Yeah, well, I thought I'd do it on the 12th. The 12th is the date we got engaged, date we got together. The 12th is when she arrived in the UK, so I thought, let's have the 12th for when we get engaged as well.
Hey, it makes it easier to
And
remember.
she said yes.
She did, yeah.
Did she cry and tear up and all that stuff?
Nearly.
Oh, wow.
Really? And you got her a nice rock.
Oh, have you seen the picture? I don't know if Paul shared it.
I did. Of course I did.
You did. And I didn't even have my phone with me. And you know, I come on the stream and he's like, "Did you get my text?" I was like, "No, I didn't check my phone." And holy shit, you shocked me.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah,
I can't begin to
congratulations.
describe how nervous I was.
Did you think she wasn't gonna say yes?
Well, it's just something I've never done before, right? So I wasn't sure if there was a process. Do I, what would be romantic? Do I do
Yeah,
a speech? How do you do those sorts of things?
Did you go down on your knees?
I did.
Yep, good man.
Yeah, on one knee and asked the question.
Yep.
I had to hide
So-
the ring box so she wouldn't find it.
So when are you guys actually getting married, or you haven't really even, thought about it too much? Specific date, I mean.
No, we've not thought about a date or anything yet. I mean, we've been absolutely exhausted the last few days. It's been crazy
Whirlwind.
one. Visited so many places and done so many things. Our bodies were just absolutely frazzled by the end of it. Plus, I've been working all day today as well.
So, will you guys be married before she has to go back or when she gets back?
No, so there's a lot of red tape in regards to that.
Yep.
In
Hey,
order
Robbie!
for a non-citizen to get married, you have to apply for a special visa.
All right, Darth.
But you're not allowed to apply for that visa if you have a current visa already running.
Oh my
So-
gosh, are you serious?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Seriously. So the 2-year visa runs out in January 26, so we can't get married until after 2026, January.
Oh, Jesus.
If you want to do it the legal and legitimate way, you have to wait.
Well, I guess that means you got a bunch of time to save up some money, Paul.
Oh yeah, for
Visit.
sure. But that is some of the biggest load I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That's insanity.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, really
Yeah.
crazy.
Like I
But
say,
that's
if you
like
want to do it legally.
Any fucking government agency, the immigration is one of the worst.
Yeah.
I think in most countries.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Paul just sent me a TikTok before stream about how Trudeau's just raised the what tax was it?
The business
Capital
tax.
gains
Yeah,
tax.
capital gains tax.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So if you retire and sell your business, they take 66% of it. The government takes over half the value of the
Oh, yeah.
business.
Yeah, and
Like, who the,
Yeah,
No,
all,
hopefully that
all
can-
your life's work being
Can-
put into a company, and you decide to sell it back to the
Yeah.
government.
yeah, basically.
can,
But I'm
can,
sure they have their 5 million exemptions so the rich never have to pay a penny.
of course. No, that's a given.
What are you gonna say, Paul?
oh yeah, plus every year they take a crap load of money out of you for taxes anyways. I think it's like 40% the government takes.
So yeah, you open a business in Canada, 40% goes to the government year after year. And when you eventually close down, the government will take 66% of it.
Yep.
Who the hell is going to open a business in Canada?
Yeah,
Let me
it's
ask
it's
you-
insane.
Well, now can a different administration undo this stupid fucking law?
Yeah, they would have to put it through the House of Commons again and vote.
Right.
But-
How did it go through in the first place?
Well, that's the thing is the NDP and the Liberals, them working together form a majority government, so they can basically do whatever they want.
Oh,
Yeah, It's insanity.
Yeah.
How long before people actually riot in Canada?
It won't happen. Well, you know what though, the whole
They're too
trucker
nice,
thing.
They'd just be too apologetic.
Well, the
They're
trucker
amazing.
thing went pretty intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they froze their bank accounts.
Yes, but that was deemed illegal apparently. So
Yeah, but there's nothing being done about it.
no, and that's just the way it is. It's so stupid.
It's funny. James is more angry about Canada than Paul is.
Yeah, I have to live with it daily. It just really sucks.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Okay, hold on. Let's drag that and go on the
Taps all the
other
way at the
side.
back.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
drag
that's
this.
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Hurry up! Hurry up!
So what? Right about here.
How's the streams been the last couple of days? Sorry I didn't get a chance to tune in.
Oh, dude, you were knocking boots with the new lady. It's all good, man.
Knocking boots, huh? Banging beaver.
Banging
Banging
Beaver,
Beaver.
that's it.
That's it, you see.
How was the call yesterday? Cool.
Oh, it only lasted like 10, 15 minutes. It wasn't a Sev 2. And then I got woken up at 1 o'clock last night, and that wasn't a Sev 2 either. So
Oh,
this,
sweet.
yeah, so that this week I gained 6 hours of OT, which I'm happy about. So I want
Nice.
at least 8. That's what I want, but I'll take 6. Well, I have to take
I will
6. but-
take that answer. Because the enforcer is garbage.
Pete
Yes,
knows
it
all
is.
about that.
Yeah, I do. I almost rage quit all over fucking enforcer a few times.
All right, Pete, do you need a
Oh,
weapons locker?
I should
Yes.
say the cards
Alright.
that are on because we're
I'll
on the
take one
daily
as well.
special.
Oh, James.
Pilot.
We're not on a hard difficulty. It's a bit lower
Freezing
difficulty, but we've got
rifles is the one.
There's your weapons
Yeah,
locker,
so-
Pete.
I've
Thank
got
you, sir.
freezing rifles
Absolutely.
and is it
Rejects
drones
drop
explode?
grenades
Rejects
when they die.
explode.
Freezing rifles. So they have like some magic bullets and they can freeze my
You know
ass.
how,
I'm
Some
more
enemies, yeah.
concerned about
Pilot
the
shoots
the
some?
science.
The snipers, right? Those are the ones I have to be concerned
No,
about.
it's the claw drones and the hammerburst drones that have
Oh,
the
shit.
freezing.
Okay. Oh
Yeah,
shit.
so
We got a
shouldn't be
big
too
guy
bad.
with a shield coming already. What the heck?
Yeah, they all have shields because that's
Oh.
one of James's cards.
What?
Yeah, we've never had this car before. How do we take the shield down?
Well,
No,
shoot around them.
it.
Oh,
Awesome.
that's gonna be interesting.
Well, I'll set up. I'll set like a U-shaped tunnel for them to come down, and they'll get blasted with my turrets when I get enough
Yeah.
points for it.
I mean, where's best for me to work? 'Cause I'm a robotics expert, so I'm helping you, Paul.
Well, yeah, help me, dude. It's all good. Are
That's why
you?
I'm running a drop shot with pilot because I can just drop the shot over the shield.
Do you have that ability to
Nice.
be a the same class as me?
In a sense, yeah.
Okay.
In a sense.
But yeah, because I'm not the exact same class, but I can buy cheaper fortifications.
Okay.
Oh.
Cool.
He can buy
wanted to
cheaper,
ask-
but not as cheap as mechanic.
I wanted to
The
ask
big
Pete.
thing of, oh, sorry.
No, how did the deal of a lifetime go? Is that
Oh.
all done? Have you got your records?
The FedEx package includes a check for a lot of fucking money. Was dropped in his PO box this morning.
Oh wow.
Nice, nice. I bet you were tracking that, MRF.
It's like every 5 seconds. I almost followed the goddamn mailman back to the post office.
Has the guy said he's got it?
It actually wasn't FedEx. It was like a like a priority
Proper
mail.
courier.
Whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Because
Oh,
obviously FedEx
when's
can't do PO box.
Oh,
Well, what's
yeah,
the-
okay.
Yeah.
Ah.
When's the guy gonna get it? When's he gonna open it?
Right.
Hopefully today.
Nice. Is he gonna mail them straight away, or is he gonna wait for the check to clear? Do you think?
So Lee, this has to come back a little bit.
We've done deals in the past, so
okay.
he doesn't have to wait for the check.
It's just they're able to jump over this little thing here and jump over your barrier.
Oh, they
Okay,
can
that's
jump
cool.
over the barrier as
Yeah.
well. Okay.
I bet, Pete. I bet you're like a kid on Christmas waiting
Oh yeah.
for that
Oh,
now.
it's ridiculous.
What is happening? They
I'm
explode
spoiled to
every
be
time?
feeling this way, but
Yeah, yeah, they
Oh,
explode
yeah,
every
rejects
time.
Nah,
explode
it-
when they die.
Hey,
So,
I'll
want the mutators.
be the first to say, and I'm not ashamed to admit, I love knowing that I'm getting presents.
Oh my gosh, yes.
You know, there's just something about it that just, you know, like Pete, when you get boxes and things and you're opening loot crates, you know, you just love opening them, seeing what
oh
you're
yeah,
getting.
yeah. That's exactly how I feel.
Exactly. So nice, sweet.
Okay,
Let
hold.
us know when you get them, man.
Yeah. Hopefully, you know, next week. I mean, this coming week.
Well, if you're comfortable sending some pics of some of them, I'd be, you know, curious to see what you've got.
Okay.
If you're all good sending pics, I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to.
I can send some new poll.
Yeah,
You know.
and then I'll dump them on Discord,
cool.
or I'll send them to you,
That'd be
James.
cool.
Yeah. Don't do Discord. I don't want common folks to see
Sure.
my shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah, and I'll just send it to James on Facebook.
Cool, man. How are you getting on with Peaky Blinders? Do you need season 3 yet?
No, because I was away this weekend. I'm halfway through
Oh, okay,
season 2.
cool. Okay, sweet. Okay, that goes over there. Yeah, been a wild few days.
Oh, for you, yeah. It was a crazy weekend for me too, because I was actually in New York City. Stuck in
Really? Oh,
traffic
what's it
for
like?
hours on Saturday, going to this damn fucking party. Had to go through 3 different boroughs to actually get to my destination.
Has New York changed since you were last there?
Well, it was mostly just on like, you know, expressways and stuff. So, not really. I mean,
Guy with
thing
the
is,
shield
like,
over
to
here.
like to a beach community, and that's like,
Okay.
not typical New York City. Like you would not think that you're actually in New York City because it looks like a beach community, Howard Beach.
Okay. That's a new one.
Shit. Somebody's really fucking pushing me. Good job.
I'll steal his ammo box real quick.
That's
right.
mine, by the way, Pete.
I know. I just realized that.
I terrified the shit out of poor Mooney in the dungeons.
How? Tell us.
So they have this like big experience where it's just a load of actors creeping you out and scaring you, like from room to room. And
Oh
there
my
was one
gosh.
where there was like a witch in a cell and it all went black. Then when the lights come on, they flashed on and off, and the witch was running at Mooney, and she screamed, "Bless her."
Oh, yeah, that'd be intense.
I'm gonna go
That was an
eat.
awesome attraction. But yeah, we went to some amazing places. And we had one weird event. I don't know if you saw the pictures, Paul, that Mooney put up online. But we went into a really old museum, and we were taking pictures of stuff. And Mooney was like, there's something weird about this bear. She took a picture of it. There was like a shadow that kept moving across the bear.
Yeah.
It was so freaky, and there was no shadow on it. I
Really?
took some pictures, and yeah, shadow, and it would just move. No matter where we stood, the shadow would move each time. We were
Okay.
trying to work out. There's got to be something logical, but yeah, that was freaky. Freaky.
There's actually
Oh,
a boom
crap.
shot over here.
Yeah, there's a boom shot on my tail as well. Oh, he nearly got me.
Oh, goodness.
Took you out.
Whew.
Thank you.
Yeah, what's
so
everyone
Frag
else been up to
25
this week?
rejects will actually kill the boomers.
Nice. Yeah, what's everyone else been up to this week?
Just celebrating a friend's engagement.
Hey!
That's pretty much it, man.
Who got engaged?
Guy, some dude in the UK.
Yeah.
Just some
Hey,
UK
Pete, do you
dude.
mind if I throw my drop shot in your locker for a little bit?
Do I have what?
you mind if I throw my drop shot in your locker for a little bit?
Do you, Spuddy? I can give you one if you need one.
Yeah, I'll take one. I'll take one for drop shots.
Yeah. Here you are. Where do you want it? Right here?
Thank you. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
I'll just grab this boom shot and switch. Doesn't do as much damage for me, but gives me some explosives.
So, Pete and Paul, what are the tips for a successful marriage?
Oh, you will get a very lengthy email, sir.
Compatibility.
Anything more specific?
Well, you just have to sort of like, you have to enjoy each other's company.
100%.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, because you know, you're talking about 40 years, whatever, together. You know, it's a long time.
Yeah, because you got to be happy with each other before kids, because the
Right.
kids do leave.
And then also accept that, you know, differences between your personalities, and you know, they're not all exactly the same.
Yeah,
You
that.
have to have some things in common for sure.
Yep.
Mother,
I got it.
cute. Got shield still. Nope, that was it.
Oh, Pete, how's your dad? Is he okay?
Yeah, he's been steady, you know. So
Oh, good.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good, man. And Paul, dare I ask, any jaw-related news?
No, I got to wait for my next appointment, which is in September, and go from there.
September.
Yep. Do you remember?
yeah. 21st.
That's such a
About
great
year and
song.
half now you've been doing with this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, having a good time.
Yeah. Very enjoyable.
And the insurance and Botox, any progress there?
Oh, I finally got the 420 back. It was 418. I got it back yesterday. I got the
Ah,
check in
sweet.
for that. I'm like, holy break.
You had to fight for that.
I certainly did.
Oh, thank you.
Lee, how's your family doing? Is your mum okay? I know you spent some time with her last week. You had like a day or something with her, didn't you?
Yeah. She's doing great.
Had mumsy cuddle
Awesome.
time.
Good to hear.
Yeah.
I've got to look
no,
after your mumsy.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. You only get one mumsy.
That's true.
So, what did everyone think of the Xbox showcase? I
I
missed
loved it.
like 70% of it. And then I checked my phone and saw that Paul messaged me saying I'm about to stream the showcase. I was like, ah, shit! I quickly loaded it up, so I missed a load of it.
Thank
I
you.
missed the whole thing. What happened?
Oh, it was so stinking good.
They showed some awesome games.
Years?
Yes.
Yeah,
Did you not know,
Gears
Pete?
E-Day.
I did not know.
Yeah, it's a prequel. Gear 6.
Gear 6 is
E-Day or
Okay.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gears
it's-
every day.
that's just for the story mode, though, right? I mean,
Don't know.
Yeah, the story.
Yeah.
And
I think it's going to be back to fighting the locusts and not the swarm. For
Yeah.
like, Horde.
Horde. Yeah.
and so
Which
it,
I
Yeah.
am perfectly good with that because the locust is so much more varied.
Yeah, as long as the foundation of the game
Yeah.
still.
I think they'll keep
Is this
Horde,
feeling
it's
as
too
it is
popular
now?
of a mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got to
We are
see
all
how
gonna
many people
play
are
it.
still playing Horde.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm not really that engaged as far as the story mode. I mean, I'll probably
Agree.
do the campaign, but no, it's the Horde. It's, to me, that's the
Yeah,
the whole game.
Thank you.
100%.
No date given, year, anything.
so that's the rumor, is November of next year. That's the rumor. So we'll see.
25.
2025, yes, sir. That's the rumor though. That's not official.
Pistol in this class is garbage.
And GTA 6, when is that coming out?
2025.
2025. All seems
If
to
you
think
don't-
that it's going to be this year.
The game,
It should be.
Outward pistol.
Do you guys hear that the Star Wars Outlaws is not getting good early reviews right now?
I was very happy to hear that yesterday when I was at
What?
the gym.
It'll
Reading
probably
your
be
history.
haters from the acolyte. So
Oh, I suppose. Yeah, that could be.
Yeah, I've heard there's a lot of controversy with the new Star Wars show that it's really gay. Disney have just gone
Oh,
all
it's
out with
insane,
the gay
yeah.
agenda.
Oh, you kidding me? That part I
No.
missed.
No, so there's a lesbian couple that
Oh,
have discovered a way to make babies without men, and
oh.
they
Yeah,
say the
yeah.
robots are lesbian.
you're looking at it all wrong, mate.
No, there's no looking at it the wrong way, Lee. This is ridiculous, dude.
Why would you put that in a? Is that a movie?
Do you
or that's
agree?
A game?
Do you,
What-
TV show.
Oh, TV show.
Do you actually agree with me, Paul, that it's gone too far with the acolyte?
I haven't seen it yet, but that's the stories I've been hearing. I don't know how Lee says it's not the right take, but if that's what they've done. So Lee, what is it? You've watched every episode so far.
Yeah, it's like it's not about that kind of relationship. Like it's not like the
But why is it
Yeah.
in the first place?
They're just pushing the agenda. That's all they're doing. Gotta push the LGBT or whatever.
The
bullshit
power
it
of
is.
one, the power of two, the power of many. Come on. So,
I saw the interview where they're like, I think it's canon R2D2's a lesbian. Look at it.
yeah,
Like,
I've seen
what
that
are
too.
they on?
Yeah.
yeah, that's a bunch of crap. That
So Lee, are these girls able to make babies through the Force?
they did mention something like that. Yeah.
Well, did they
But-
make twins
but
or
it's-
no? Everybody's saying they
Yes.
made twins, but okay, so they
Yeah.
did. So basically, the Anakin backstory is irrelevant now.
No. because
100%.
that's- No, because it's different.
No. Anybody
Yeah.
can make babies as long as you got some Jedi power. Make some babies. Robbie, you loved my singing, dude. You wanted to record that and snuggle up at nighttime with it.
No, because they're witches.
And
They deal with a different aspect of the Force.
oh, let's see that. Leroy, I don't know what to say, dude. I don't know what's going on with you.
It's like the Night Sisters.
No. Oh, I'm getting taken away
Yeah.
here. Oh,
No.
boom. Thank you for the save. Boom. We're all down. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Where are you?
Everyone's a winner.
Oh,
baby. That's no
I-
lie.
One hit and I got roasted.
I just revived you.
That's what I'm saying.
I got wrecked.
Yeah, even
Oh,
the cast
holy
are saying
crap.
it is the gayest Star Wars.
Yes, they did say that.
I'm really happy I'm not into Star Wars after hearing that.
I'm not anymore, but it's basically. Imagine that who your favourite singer is, Pete, and you love their music and everything
Taylor
about
Swift,
them,
right?
their style.
Yeah.
Don't annoy him, Lee. And then you come back to them like 10 years later, and you discover they've gone gay, they've embraced that side, and they're just completely friggin' nuts. And they do stupid music, dress stupidly. Wouldn't you be like, what the fuck?
I would take all their records and would smash them into pieces.
But that's like that's what they've done with Star Wars, taken something that was, great part of history,
Yeah.
and
At first,
just
I thought you were
bastardized
trying
it.
to hint at George Michael until you switched over.
Oh,
to
no,
making
no, no.
Stupid
Gotta have faith.
No, Pete doesn't like or watch Star Wars, so I was trying to find an equivalent that he would understand how I feel.
No, I get the parallel. Yeah.
Because I was going to say, George Michael didn't start dressing dumb or making stupid music after coming out of the closet.
Oh,
No,
Kestrel time.
He took a long time before. I mean, people suspected that he was, but
Yeah, a lot of them are.
that went quick.
Wow, that Kestrel got wrecked.
Yeah.
Force is female,
Pilot
James.
does.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah,
I got
that's just
nothing
Kathleen
wrong.
Kennedy talking crap about that.
Oh,
What?
She needs to be shot in the
No
face.
way. So Lee, you're fine with the lesbians making Force babies, but you're not cool with Kathleen Kennedy?
yeah, because she's a horrible person.
Something ain't right here, Nate Knight. What's going on?
I'd love
Okay.
to have an off-the-topic discussion with George Lucas to get his opinion on what the hell's
Oh, he would
happening.
never. I don't think he would ever give that.
No, but can you imagine?
Well,
what he thinks?
here's my thing though. George just was too lazy to make Star Wars stuff or allow other people to do it.
Yeah.
So he sold it. Hey, Evil Blood dude! Thank you so much, dude. 37 months subscribed. Thank you, Evil Blood. I appreciate you, man. And if anyone else like
What
to
else?
subscribe or give some subs or whatever,
Also,
donate,
what's
feel
on
free
the
to
floor
do
here?
so.
I'll
Oh,
take
where?
this,
Oh,
George,
okay.
That's right.
Yeah, no-
I thought Paul had
You
one.
got it.
You take it, Lee.
Sorry, man.
No, take it, man. Spuddy, I'm sorry,
thought you
dude.
had
We
one.
didn't hear any of that. Say again.
So basically, you're saying that George Lucas was like George R.R. Martin, and then finally decided to sell.
Yeah, yeah. No need to
People
finish the
are
last
saying-
book. But that's the thing is we all wanted more and more and more, and he just didn't want to do it. So he had to sell, and fortunately, Disney's given us some good stuff, but unfortunately, they've got this wild idea of what they think they should be pushing that's going to sell, and it's just
If it was
my
the
gosh.
Disney of 40 years ago, they probably would have made Star Wars into something decent.
Yeah, yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah, completely different company back then.
yeah.
They lost billions of dollars with this stupid fucking idiotic woke shit that they're
Yeah.
trying to push.
A lot of companies have. Look at Bud Light. How many losses and millions did they lose?
They learned their lesson quick, and they dumped that person and the the people
I
that
know.
promoted them quickly.
Did you see what
You have no
Kathleen
idea.
Kennedy said?
No.
So, this is the head of Star Wars people. She released a statement that read something along the lines of, a lot of the female leads in our film get a bad rap because our fan base is mainly male.
Snow White?
Isn't that a hell of a way to say we hate our fan base?
Yeah.
Well, they get a bad those characters get a bad rap because they're poorly written characters. Their gender's got nothing to do with it.
They're just
But-
been shoehorned in, you know.
Yeah,
and
they're
you
just
can
bad
tell.
characters. It,
You know what?
um,
I think
there's a bunch of bad guy
the
characters,
whole,
but
woke thing, it's a way to excuse just the fact that they're creatively bankrupt. So they say, "Oh, you don't hate us because we're creatively bankrupt. You hate us because you hate the gays."
Why even give them sexual orientation in the
Exactly.
You know, it's still
Exactly.
The whole thing is it gives them an excuse for why people hate their stuff. It's not because our stuff is poorly written, or we're creatively bankrupt, or we don't do anything right. It's because they hate the gays. So literally, they're using them as a crutch, an excuse.
Yeah.
So that's why they shoehorned them in. So they say, "Oh, they hate us because they're homophobic."
Right.
No, they hate us because we can't make a good product.
I think you're
That's
right
really
with
the
the
bottom
creatively bankrupt thing because that's why they're doing all the live action remakes because of
Yeah,
the same
well,
stories
it's
they
crazy.
did.
When was the last
Years
time
ago.
Disney released a movie that was genuinely positively received?
Probably during my childhood, to put it bluntly. Everyone loved Disney animations when I was little.
Yeah,
You know,
true.
Toy
As a
Story,
kid, loved
Finding Nemo. Yeah, they were amazing.
But no,
magic
half those
in them.
movies I saw as a kid
I
were
would
banned
argue
because
the very
they have
last
racial
one that
stereotypes.
was like
Yeah.
a smash hit was Frozen. That was
Yeah.
like the very last one that most people
Yeah.
say, "Yeah, that was a good movie."
Yeah, I agree.
I saw a
Oh,
clip today
oh.
from. Oh, is it The Wire or The Voice or something that has Whoopi Goldberg and a group of idiot women on there?
The View.
The View. That's
Yeah.
So there was a poll taken for a bunch of college girls. If you were lost in a forest and you happened to come across something, would you rather come across a bear or a man? and all of these women said they'd rather come across a bear because they think the man would do something.
Yeah,
I'm like, this,
dingbats.
and Whoopi Goldberg's like, I agree with that. I agree with that. I'd feel safer
Well,
with a
that's
bear.
because Whoopi could never get a man. She's so fucking ugly. Come on.
That's a true story. That's a true
I
story.
can say too. I mean, he's fucking hideous.
Yeah,
Proteus!
she looks like she's been baked. Cool.
Proteus, so good to see you, dude.
But that's the world we're living in now.
Yeah.
College girls think they'd be safer with wild animals that'd rip them to shreds.
My
Than a
daughter,
man.
if I had a daughter, she'd be a welder, or a carpenter, or a construction worker.
I
Yeah.
also wonder if with those, if they're cherry picking the results.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
can't be that.
To push their
You can't
agenda.
have that many fucking assholes in this world.
Well, things are just as crazy over here with our elections. So everyone's ripping the shit out of our prime minister. So he's a multi-millionaire, the richest prime minister in history.
Sky
And
TV.
did you? Yeah, you saw that as well,
Yeah.
Lee. He was
Yeah,
asked
how
in an
so
interview,
relatable.
like, yeah, what hardships did you have growing up? And Rishi Sunak was like, well, we didn't have cable TV when I was little.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
he said
That
Sky
is a
TV.
hardship.
Yeah,
said
they
Sky
wouldn't know what
TV.
Sky TV. So Sky is our
Sure,
cable
sure.
TV. Yeah.
Oh, that's
But
terrible.
that's his hardship growing up, and he was genuine. He was like, yeah, it was hard not having
Yeah. He has
cable
no concept.
TV like all my friends. Exactly.
Yeah.
So out of touch.
No
The thing
concept.
is, like, when he was growing up, Sky TV wouldn't even exist. Like,
No, it was
cable
around.
would, but not Sky.
Yeah, Sky was around in the late 80s, early 90s. It was just really expensive. Cable TV was expensive. Paul, Pete, if you go back, 30 years, remember how expensive and sought after cable
Rarely
TV?
ever had it.
Yeah. Even like VCRs when they first came, they cost.
Oh,
a
yeah.
fortune.
Yeah, had to rent it.
Astronomical. Yeah, we had a lot of TV.
The world we
rental
had
shops
today is
that
the
did
shade, and the
stuff like
shade
that.
is me. Proteus!
Lee, you young whippersnapper, this is all technology that you can get cheap as chips today. But, you go back 20 years, mate. If you wanted a VCR or, the DVDs were in
Frig's
their
sakes.
infancy.
Idiot.
Well,
You want a
he also-
widescreen TV, you're looking at £2,000,
Yeah. Well, he was saying that he was asked, like, that he's not liked at the moment. So what can he say, something interesting about himself that will get people back on his side? And he said that he loves sugar a lot and he eats Haribo. Like, wow. I'll vote for that guy.
Oh man, this guy likes licorice. I'm gonna vote for him.
Yeah.
How are things going in America? I haven't been following the American news lately.
Well,
Oh,
for
neither is
presidential
Joe
election,
Biden.
right now, Trump's the favorite.
What's going on with this court case and all that jazz?
That's
Uh,
nothing
It's
really.
over, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was found guilty and was appealing.
I'm sure that's still
Oh,
I
pending.
haven't heard anything
Yeah,
about it.
I'm sure. It's going through the different stages of the
There-
appeal process.
There's nothing appealing about it.
I see what you did
So-
there.
I think
Yeah.
what's the next step? It's the Circuit Court of Appeals.
Yeah.
So what happens now? Is he barred from running for president in certain
No.
states?
No. That won't stop.
Everyone's still going to vote for him.
As long as you are a U.S. citizen and you're a natural-born U.S. citizen, you can run for president.
Right.
So I could
Yeah,
never be president.
Can't be on the
Correct.
Schwarzenegger. He could never run for president.
You have to have been born in the United States in one of the territories controlled by the United States or a U.S. military base.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, the base counts.
Yeah, like
Okay.
we have bases in like Germany and Japan and other places like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
If your
I guess
dad's
it
like
never crossed my mind.
in the military and you're born there, he's still a citizen.
Yeah.
Natural.
It's called a
born.
green.
Frig's sakes.
It's called a green card, isn't it? When you can stay in America.
That's like a permanent resident, but you can't vote.
Yeah.
And you can't.
Oh, you can't
get
vote.
certain. Yeah, you can't get certain government
I'm 43 years old now. We used to have an old landline
But you still
telephone
pay
with a
tax.
cable 3 meters max with the post service of VCR television twice the
You
size
can't
of
do
today's
anything for the
models,
government, but the government will
but
still
only
take
a
your money.
third of the screen. I know, eh? Those big floor models were huge, like 200-300 pounds.
Wow. I suppose that's the same over here, though. To be fair.
Yeah, because you're still enjoying all the, services, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, come on. Stupid.
Oh, one thing I did see was Joe Biden shaking hands with Zelensky, saying, "Don't worry, we're going to give you 50 billion."
Yeah.
It's such bull crap. I hate
Well,
that
you
whole
probably
50
thing.
billion.
Honestly, I hate Ukraine.
Probably wasn't shaking his hand. His hand was probably just shaking anyway.
Yeah.
Most likely. I mean, Joe Biden probably wasn't even there.
There's
Had someone,
Not meant to.
Yeah.
there's got to be a weird agenda / conspiracy going on with all of that, with all of these North American countries giving a pantload of money to this clown.
Yeah, unwinnable war. I mean, you actually think that somehow Ukraine's going to rise and get the
No, they're not.
invaded parts
That-
back from Russia?
I mean, at some point you just got to cut your losses.
Yeah, exactly. That's why they need to go and negotiate a peace agreement, because
Yeah.
the longer they wait, the worse off they're going to be eventually.
Our country needs the money. Canada needs our
Yes,
money.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And we're giving it to this joker over there who's already bought apparently 2 yachts.
Yeah. His government officials are driving the richest cars out of any politician in Europe.
That's insanity. What an absolute joke.
Yeah, it is.
But I can tell you why all these European countries want to give Ukraine all this money. Ukraine is a tax haven for the ultra wealthy.
That's always the bottom line, right? This guy's coming.
Ba-bum, ba-ba-bum.
Oh,
There's a lot of drop shots,
Oh,
man.
shit.
Drop shots
A lot of
everywhere.
drop- And they all have shields.
I've got it,
I
Pete.
can't stand it. Thank you.
you've got your ability to go behind them, Pete. With your gun.
What's that ability?
Your
Your mortar?
what do you call it? Mortar strike. Yeah.
Oh,
Crap for carrier.
Yeah, I got him stunned.
Nice.
It's alright, I got my enforcer on him.
Oh,
You're
you
not
show that
destroying my
enforcer who's
barriers.
what? Nice, nice, nice.
get out of my city.
Get off my lawn.
Still one left. Oh, a couple left.
Yeah, you're on. I like drop shots.
So, Paul, men's breakfast tomorrow.
Yes. Yeah, a bunch of us men are going to get together and eat some breakfast.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
I was wondering whether you knew what that was, James.
Well, I
Hey,
needed
Paul,
some
can I
explaining.
bug you for one more upgrade on the locker?
Yeah, sure, dude. Coming over.
Thank you, sir.
Have you got many people signed up to come?
Oh, I don't ask for a number.
Oh, you just turn up and see who's there.
Yeah. There you go.
Ah, cool.
Do you ever make too much?
Make.
No, it's
Oh
eating
no,
out.
yeah, we go out. So Probably in
oh.
July or August, I'll have a big breakfast at the house here and I'll cook for everybody.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
How's Steph getting on in her new job?
So the girl's done today. And the girl she's replacing. So she's a little nervous about that. But yeah, she's actually learning a lot. And after a little bit of a conversation that her and I had, a heated discussion, things have turned around greatly.
A heated discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah, heated on my side. Heated on my side.
I can't imagine you having a heated discussion.
I'll tell you right now, James, it's been 25 years. Yeah, I don't remember the last time there was any sort of heated discussion. And yeah.
Guessing it was along the lines of, right, you've had enough time off, you need to keep this job. You need this job.
100%.
How did she take that?
Oh, it didn't. It was truth. So I guess it really didn't matter how she took it or not.
So I found out something interesting.
Oh?
Shock sentries ignore shields.
Okay, I'm blasting, and the dude is not getting hurt here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Excuse me. So, like, I want to get ahead, and I'm so tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I really am. And it's been like that for almost all our life. It's always been paycheck to paycheck. We just make it work.
Yeah.
That's it. You just make it work. But you can only What's this?
No, so if you ever get to a point where it's not, paycheck to paycheck, it's a life changer.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. And it's just, you can only live off credit cards and line of credit so long until it becomes exhausting. Like your extra money.
Steph has had a nice break.
And I mentioned all that. And I had said, like, your parents told you to take some time. I was like, no, friggin' work. But so now she's in a really good spot, which is fantastic. I'm super proud of her. The thing is I have so much confidence in her, and she has very little in herself. And I'm like, dude, you can do this. Stop it. You can do it. It's just all brand new, and that's why it's hard. It's brand spanking new.
Yeah.
Did someone say credit cards?
It's always hard starting a new job.
Yeah.
Yes. Home Alone, Darth Wiffiest? Credit card? You got it. But folks, promise me you'll remember every now and then when some idiot comes up with the idea of nuking the entire continent. It's a stupid conflict. In this stupid continent. Yeah, so we don't want to have that whole area nuked. Other places in the world, yes. But that doesn't have to be done, Proteus. That's close to you, is it not? What?
So how's Becky finding marriage?
Oh, she doesn't get married until next Friday, and Mark has been in the hospital for a few days. The guy's beyond sick, man. He's got kidney stones. He's had massive. He had to have them surgically removed a couple days ago. He's still in the hospital. He's on IV with what do you call that crap there? Oh my gosh, why can't I think about it? Just to get rid of an infection. Yeah, get rid of infection. What's the medicine?
Antibiotics?
Yeah, antibiotics. That's it. He's had that. That's through IV going through his blood. He's going to be there at least till Tuesday, and they get married on Friday. And they still don't have the marriage license because he has to sign it, but he can't get out and do it. And it's just, it's been a nightmare, man.
I missed 2 streams and everything goes nuts.
Well, I don't really share much information. Like I do personally about myself, but not, like there's a bunch of stuff though. But yeah, that's what's going on. But it's wild. I don't even know what the heck's going on. Like I have my thoughts about it and stuff. So like, she's like, well, you can't really say that. And I was like, well, I can say it. You can't. You're her best friend, but I can say it. That's no issue if I say it. Like, cause
well, obviously Cam's got to be conflicted.
Of course, yeah. But he's also on the lines like, well, whatever, it is what it is now. But like for myself, I usually speak my mind and make some things known that are common sense or that are true and right. I'll come right out and just say, hey, well, this is a scenario. And
it is a quick turnaround, though. Yeah, at
100%.
least from my point of view.
Oh,
it is.
scorch ya. No, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another one there.
Where? Oh, yes. Nice
Like
ammo.
Oh shit.
Thank you.
The guy in there.
So, yeah, so that...
Ben's been gone, what, 2 years?
Yes. 2022?
Yeah. 2
Or
years.
2021.
That's it.
That's 3 years.
Or 3
Yeah.
years.
I don't...
Still.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. So, hold on.
He passed
2019 was Jason. 2020 was my dog. 2021 was Ben. 2022 was my mother. Yeah, so 2022.
Was your mother.
Yeah.
That's 2 years. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
this
not
red...
a lot of time.
Lee, what are you doing, dude?
I'm trying to fix it because they're not overlapping properly,
All right.
which is annoying me.
Do you need some help, or do you got that?
I'll get it.
All right, sounds good.
Are you on call now,
Figure it out.
Paul?
No, I just got done.
Oh, sweet,
Nice.
you're off.
Yes,
What
sir.
have you got planned for the weekend then?
It's Father's
Other
Day
than that,
weekend.
Father's Day.
Father's Day
Oh, is
weekend,
it?
man. Yeah.
Nice.
So Rib Fest starts tonight, and I'm not sure if I'm going. So we'll figure it all out. But I love ribs.
What is
Oh,
Rib Fest?
it's a festival of eating ribs for 3 days.
Is that a Paul special
No,
occasion, or is that something that
it's an actual rib festival. I'll send you the on Facebook. I'll send you the group.
Actually, I'd love to go there myself.
Oh my! There's like 5 different vendors, all like known in the States and Canada, that are just. Oh my gosh! It's so
Do they have,
wonderful.
like smokers and stuff like
Yes, they do, Pete.
that? Oh my god. I'm there.
Last time I said I don't like ribs, I think it was you, Pete, that was like, no,
Yeah.
you've just not had the right
Oh
ribs.
shit. Somebody's. Oh, thank you, whoever did that.
You're welcome. Oh, loads of
Yeah.
bounces in this round.
Yeah, James, I'm not done with that. We gotta do something about that. That's a, that's a
great.
basic human weakness we have.
There, I sent it to you on Facebook, James.
Human weakness.
I sent it to you on
Okay,
Facebook.
cool.
Yeah.
I'll check after the stream. I've got my phone not on me at the minute.
All right.
Oh crap. But okay, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, and then whatever else we decide to do, I want to do something, but it's supposed to rain a lot tomorrow, like tonight and tomorrow, so that sucks.
Yeah, it's super hot here.
Yeah, it was 12 degrees today.
Oh, it's in the 90s here.
Yeah, it's actually kind of chilly. That's a weird thing. June 14th.
1 is 12. That's like 50s maybe.
Yep.
I thought it would be warmer now than what it is in the UK.
Yeah, because 50 in June, you know, and it's almost in the middle. Of June.
It sucks.
that's like February weather.
Well, at least you've not had crazy snow.
That's like March weather here, or
Yeah.
early April. It's supposed to be in the 90s up here.
Nice.
Not really. It's 90s in this humid of a climate is pretty
Yeah.
miserable. I don't know what's supposed to be in Georgia when we go down in July, but I imagine it's going to be pretty hot.
In Georgia, yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be really hot.
We're going down there to visit my brother, see how he's doing.
Oh, nice.
Did he already moved?
Yeah, he moved last month.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So he's like right by the Alabama border in Georgia.
Oh, that's
Alabama?
Yeah, that's a good area actually. How does he like it?
It's like he says people are a lot friendlier than they are.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, the difference when we moved down here. Oh, it's like a new world.
Southern hospitality.
Oh yeah, it's real. Like I know all the people at my supermarket. I know all the employees. There, it's crazy.
Oh, wow. Okay.
There seems to be, even
Warden-
I can see this.
Warden
over
on
in
this
the
side?
UK. Yep, there's more of a north-south divide in America than there has been in, decades. I feel.
Yeah, politically.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's two different worlds. You know, like I told everyone back east when we moved here.
Oh!
Back in the United States of America. You know, that's how bad, you know, things had gotten in New York during COVID.
That's sad, man, because that's your home city as well.
Yeah.
But then again, you said that New York's never been the same since 9/11. Like, the city you knew kind of...
What is
I don't want
that?
to say died at that point, but it wasn't,
I would say
the
it's just,
same.
you know, my life changed. My philosophy on life, you know, the way I view people changed dramatically as a result from that.
That's understandable too, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's just, you take it for granted before,
Yeah.
because you don't know how good you had it. Because you didn't know any different. If you could go back now, Pete, to say the year 2000 and be in New York in 2000, I bet you'd be like a kid in a candy store, like, oh my god,
yeah.
this is New York. This is incredible.
Yeah. But even like, you know, after that, there was nothing wrong with the city, like in terms of like crime and all that kind of stuff. That's just been that way like the last 6 years, I think. You know, it really started to deteriorate, and then come summer of 2020, all the fucking hell broke loose, and you know that was the end of it. I think hundreds of thousands of people moved out of the state.
Really?
Yeah.
Thousands of
And
people are moving out of Pennsylvania right now.
Yeah. And the city,
Yeah, but-
the state is broke because they lost so many like wealthy taxpayers.
That's literally what I was about to say. They're all going to
Yeah.
be people like you, Pete, that are leaving. People that,
Yeah.
you know, and don't take this the wrong way, that are a bit more well-to-do, that have got money, who aren't
Right.
hard up, who don't need to rely on the state. I mean, you go out, you spend money on meals, you have your own shit, and if a bunch of people like you leave, all that's going to be left are the dregs. I'm not going to politically correct word it, but the dregs, the drains on society, the people who have fuck all.
And that's how the cities die. You know, just look at San
Yeah.
Francisco.
That's why there's so much crime.
Yeah. And it's just like
So much
out of control
homelessness.
chaos. Well, that's that too. You know, people shooting up fucking, you know, heroin and doing
Yeah.
dying of, you know, from fentanyl out on the sidewalks. It's just, you know,
Yeah.
who needs that?
I saw a thing about how bad what do you call it? The shelter program. How bad the shelter program is in New York City. Like, the homeless shelters are all full, and the ones that are open, they don't have staff to monitor it.
What
so
the hell? How did I get
their
knocked down?
shelters the shelter's just full of homeless people stealing from other homeless people.
The other thing is they do more for these fucking migrants than they do for their own citizens, and that's what really
Yeah.
kills me.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
Kids
like,
that are still working from home because the schools are housing them.
and it's not like we got like some people that are just interested in making a living and better themselves. We got the fucking, you know, dregs of society, like Venezuela flushed the toilets on United States. That's what happened. You know, we got all that fucking criminals. They have no interest in working here or contributing to the society. They're just, you know, a bunch
Yeah,
of pieces of
that's-
shit.
That's the thing. When Mooney came over, Mooney didn't like the idea of not being able to make money and provide while she was here. And I'm like, babe, you're not allowed. You're not allowed to work. But if you come over illegally, you'll
Yeah.
be freely housed. You'll have access to free doctors. And the most angering thing, you'll be given a weekly allowance to live on. So
Ridiculous.
The government will give you money
that
as an
crazy?
illegal
Yep.
migrant.
They do it here.
And it's because of the stupid UN, rules. But the
That's
rules were
enough.
drawn up in the 1960s when the world was a different place.
Yeah.
If
There
you've
was
got a
time- No, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
if you've got a migrant, an illegal migrant that's come from a country that is on the not safe list, it's illegal by international law to deport them back to that country. But literally all of these countries are on the not safe list.
Yeah, there was a time and place for UN, you know, back in the day, but nowadays it's a completely useless organization it's a
Yeah,
black
it's a
hole.
joke.
Yeah. It galls me that, you know, some of my tax paying money goes to organizations like that. World
Yeah,
Health
same.
Organization, that's another fucking place that
Yeah,
should be
I respected
demolished.
the WHO until COVID. That really showed how in the pockets of countries like China they
Absolutely,
really
yeah.
are. Because the WHO refused to like do the searches in China and confirm and
course.
follow up on stuff. And Trump was president then, and he was like, "Hold on, you could have told us ages ago that this started in Wuhan,
Yeah.
where the labs and things are,
We lost a
and
shock.
didn't we try to withdraw
crap.
funding from them?"
Well, isn't
Just
that
missed
the,
it.
the timing of
All right, I'll just get a new one.
COVID rather peculiar?
Yeah, a lot of things were weird with that.
Yeah. It did not come from a bat, from some fucking, food market or whatever the fuck they were saying it was from. It was unleashed on us. The complete disregard to human life.
We'll never know, Pete. I mean,
Nope.
it could have originated from a bat that picked up something that had been spilled from that place. You never know, but the point is we'll never know. Because they live in absolute squalor
The
in
theory
these
I
Chinese
heard
villages.
was China was engineering it to wipe out the Uyghurs, the Muslim people who live in the western part of China, and they were
Oh, the
attacking that disease
Uyghurs,
to wipe them
Uyghurs
out.
or whatever
Yeah.
they're called, yeah.
That's insane.
I don't.
Well, I mean, in
Because
China,
China's been launching a genocide campaign against them for years.
yeah, that's true. But they could
Where's your
lose
phone?
like 200 and 300 million people, and it's like nothing to them. Like they have a
Well,
completely
for
different
now,
view
that's
on.
the case. However, China is on the way to
I will, Proteus.
collapse.
Lee, Proteus loves you, dude. He wants you to know.
Oh,
Maintenance
And they're
competition.
expecting by 2040, China's population will be under 500 million.
Thank you so much, Proteus. That was kind of you, dude.
yeah.
It'll be under 500 million.
Thanks so
Same
much.
in Japan,
Dennis.
buddy.
That's crazy.
Actually, China's worse. China's growth rate is lower than Japan's. They just passed them up a year or two ago.
So India is
the-
the new China in terms of population growth.
Yeah.
And they're
China's
the
actually
reasons
having
why-
population deterioration.
Well, they're the reasons I'm like, why the hell do we care about the, all the environmental things that we're doing? Like Paul's carbon tax. It's a drop in the ocean compared to what India and
Heck
China
yeah,
pump
Proteus.
in the atmosphere a day.
Oh yeah.
Like, I mean,
Oh, China, it's so bad in Beijing, you can't see the sunrise.
Yeah.
They have
And
billboards of it.
and they don't give two shits. That's the thing. And they even sign an agreement that they're gonna do this and that, but they won't do it. Their treaties mean nothing.
and in the meantime, countries like ours get rid of plastic straws and have all
Yeah, yeah.
paper crap. The stupid
Yeah,
things.
it's so silly.
Private celeb. I mean, did you see that guy who got? I don't know if he got fined or sentenced to prison or whatever, but he was tracking Taylor Swift's jet, and her jet put out more pollution than like 40 years
Of course.
of like cars, in just that
Yeah.
trip for the NFL or whatever it was.
Well, it's just those rules they apply to common man, but there are people
Yeah.
that are excluded from all of this. It's easy to push that agenda if it doesn't affect you.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
the whole rules for me and rules for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just stupid. Like even my company, I mean, for the most part, I love where I work, but I hate the fact that they moved from home working to hybrid working. And there was a thing that came out this week, a volunteering thing for the environment. Would anyone be interested? And I just looked at it like, you have like 2,000 employees who now have to drive and pollute every day because you didn't want people to work from home, fully. And
Yeah.
you're like, we need to save the environment. It doesn't make sense.
No, of course. There's always a contradiction. And there are so many, to me, what was discovered during COVID is that there are a lot of jobs that can be done remotely. So
Yep.
let that be.
100%, Pete.
Yeah. But there are some others can't. And, so it's just, that's the way it's going to be. But, well, it's not one problem I don't have to I don't have to worry about.
Yeah, it's just the government's well, not the government's. It's just the world's elite that don't like it.
Yeah.
This is the thing I just thought about my first time crashing his channel, and my dear friend Lee was one of the first people to greet me, along with you, Paul. Heck yeah. Well, Proteus, that was one of the things I kind of asked for our mods to do, is greet everybody that comes in, because I do it.
Yeah, well, Lee was really excellent.
Yeah, yeah.
Being very welcome.
Heck yeah.
To say I wasn't.
No, it's all good, man.
Yeah. I tried in the beginning. I tried and I was like, "Fuck this."
I remember a stream where you made Proteus a mod, and it was a GTA stream.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And I did like a comment at the end saying like we had awesome donations, we had scammers, we had trolls, we had an awesome time, and you screen captured that and put it on a tweet or something.
Oh, okay, cool.
Good memory, Lee.
Yeah.
So Lee, what have you got planned for this weekend? Are you doing anything with Mumsy, or you having a
I've
chill
got
one?
car trouble.
Car
I'm
trouble? Oh
working
no!
on- yeah. So I'm working on sorting that.
Hopefully your bill will be cheaper than mine.
We'll see. It's I've got a couple of warning lights on the car, so it's gonna get it checked out.
What for?
Is one your engine?
No.
Oh, okay. Whew.
It's for
Go on, Lee, you can do it.
Yeah, thanks, James.
We were
it's
all
for-
thinking it. I just said it.
No, I was just trying to remember the name.
Proteus for sure.
Anti-lock braking system, and the power steering.
Ah,
Okay.
who needs
Wondering,
power
like-
steering?
Who needs brakes?
Yeah, who needs brakes?
Brakes are for slow people.
I
Fast
agree.
people just press the gas pedal and nothing else.
Look at Lee. He was a kid when I first started coming here, and now he's
He was
driving a
17.
car.
17, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild.
And I'll be turning 24 in a week and a half.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Yeah. He's 6 years away from being 30.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
That's so
Lee.
awesome.
Don't put that idea in my head.
Listen, every year it gets like, okay, when you're
Quicker.
30, you're like, okay, that's fine. I just don't want to be 40. And when you're 40, you say, okay, that's fine. I just don't want to be 50, and so on and so forth.
Paul's already scared the shit out of me. It's like, James, when you get to 40, that's when the body starts to collapse.
No, that's not true. I was probably stronger when I was 40 than I was when I was 20.
When you're fat and lazy like me, it happened at 40 for me.
That's one thing about like strength training. You can still be strong, like even in your 50s and 60s. That doesn't leave you like your quickness and you're not fast
I've studied
anymore.
Some people keep their strength into their 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm planning to be one of those people.
I'm
I saw
telling
there
you.
was- In the news, there was a guy who was deadlifting at 72.
Yeah.
Mooney and I were absolutely KO'd after 2 days of constant walking.
Yeah,
and
so
carrying stuff.
so at 40,
Our feet
James is
were
going to get
obliterated.
wrecked unless he deals
Oh,
with
yeah.
it now.
The
Oh,
worst part is, I remember the strength I had when I was weight training, and the struggle at carrying things half that weight now.
Yeah.
I feel kind of a sense of internal shame at myself for allowing me to just let go like that.
you just get in a rut, man. Daily routine, everything. It's just, and
Yeah,
then,
but then 10 years passes.
exactly.
But here's the thing, James. You have muscle memory, so if you were ever to go back to, working out, it would come back to you a lot sooner than you actually think right now. it's still there. Your muscle memory is always there.
Yeah. I did toy with the idea of making a gym membership for both me and Mooney while Moon is here.
Uh-oh, be careful
Need
how
to
you
both
pitch
go
that.
in-
Careful how you pitch it.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Oh,
we both
I see.
we both wanna get in shape, and we've been going on walks and things in the evening, which has been nice.
Sure.
But sorry, we just haven't had the time to dedicate to that. Time's going so quick. Next week we've got a few days away. Oh, I won't be on Gears Night next week, as we're staying at a hotel in a little kind of nature reserve.
Oh, nice. Look at you guys really working those hotels.
Yeah, we're just, getting away for a few nights, which is
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
Hubba.
Oh, sorry, Paul.
That's all right.
I'm getting stuck. So, Paul,
Yeah.
anywhere else you say you're going this weekend?
Not sure yet. I got to figure some things out.
Some things?
Yeah, just where I'd like to go and do and all that stuff.
You're always going to Moncton for the day?
Yeah. Probably not.
Carney
This is
Island.
expensive.
It is expensive. We could do Carney Island. We'll see though.
You haven't been to Carney Island for a while.
It's been a little bit, yeah. It's just been busy.
Well, celebrate Steph's new job and that. And now that you're going to have a bit of pressure taken off of you, when's her first paycheck going to be? Is she going to get paid this month?
It'll be this Friday. It should be. So I'll have 10 hours of OT and she should have the full 48 hours or 44 hours or whatever in it. Or sorry, 84 or 88 hours. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Perfect. You're going to be getting back into the swing of having two incomes.
And so what I
Been
did,
long enough, Paul.
is I took out, and this is going to wreck me tax time, but I took out some RRSP money so I could pay off some bills. So
What's that?
RRSPs is retirement money. So
it's
You're
not
allowed
like-
to draw that out.
yeah, so
401k.
I
We can do that over the US. We can draw a 401k early, but we have to pay it back.
yeah, so they tax. So when I took up money and then they tax 40% of it, and then I get taxed at the end of the year for it as well. And so I just did that so I can pay off credit cards and line of credit and stuff, so we can actually reset and be fresh by this Friday coming. So I'm looking forward to
So
that.
hold on. So say you earn $10,000. The
Yep.
government takes 40% of that.
Yep.
And
And-
then they'll tax you again on it.
Yes, for RSPs and stuff. Crap, they destroyed the tap. So yeah, so for me, I got to pay income tax. I got to pay pension. And this is a provincial thing. I got to pay. There's a few other things I need to pay. I could bring up a paycheck here. I might be able to.
Is there like a penalty if you touch your 401k? Like,
So no, they just tax. Yeah, they tax the crap out of you for it. Like you get taxed heavily for that. And so what happens is they count that as income. And so that puts you in either a higher bracket or whatever. So you get dinged even more at the end of the year.
so they really discourage you from using.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to do that over here at all. If you pay into a private pension, you cannot, under any circumstances, get it released until you're of pension age.
So
I guess private means nothing, right?
so my work puts money into a pension plan for me, but I also contribute 5% of my pay to registered retirement saving plan, so RRSPs. And then I also do 5% in a tax-free savings account that I can withdraw at any time as well without any taxes. So that's a bonus.
What happens? I hate to sound gloomy, but what happens if you die? Does that money get sent in a lump sum to
Spouse.
Steph?
Yeah, it all goes to Steph.
But will she get that tax on it?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know.
Out here in the United States, if that would happen, whoever receives would have to pay inheritance tax.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
should
we
ask
have that
Becky
in
about
there.
that because she inherited Ben's RSPs and stuff, so I could ask her.
One of my mates got into a lot of trouble with our version of the IRS. So he had a massive
I don't know,
government
Robbie.
pension
Yeah.
that he wasn't allowed to touch, but he just wanted it. He was like, I don't think I'm going to live to retirement age. I want to enjoy this money now. So you're allowed to transfer your pension to other providers, but you can't withdraw that cash. But he went through a loophole of transferring it to a pension provider offshore,
Oh,
and that
okay.
offshore provider allowed him to draw it out.
Sure.
But he got a visit from a gentleman in a black suit, basically saying, "We're having this money back." So they basically took all of it off of him as punishment.
Not insane.
That's such nice people. Oh,
Yeah, and they're called the HMRC over here, HM Revenues and Customs. They're our version of the IRS, and I hate them.
Oh my gosh, the amount of times I've gone down due to explosions is ridiculous.
yeah. It's kind of out of control.
Yep. I can't. I've got under 1,000 points because I keep repairing everything.
Fucking shields.
Yeah, same
It's that
here.
boomer.
This has got destroyed and I was midway through repairing it. That's awesome.
Oh shit.
I haven't got enough points to get it back.
No, I know. I don't have enough to get it back either. I got 260.
Thank you.
I got 257.
Okay, I'm gonna try to kill this guy. There, if you can shoot him, Lee.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping the Indiana Jones game isn't a flop.
So, I think graphically it looks good. I think some of the puzzle stuff will be good. The fighting, it looks like a mobile game to me. It looks like a phone game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said that's your biggest gripe.
So
Combat.
I want it to be good. Don't get me wrong. I just don't think it's going to be.
Well,
What
it's
did the
like
game script you?
I mean, there'll be a reason why they show like 5-10 minutes of a whole cinematic cutscene
Yeah.
as opposed
Yeah.
to the
That's
gameplay.
always a bad sign, I think.
Yeah.
So Paul, what are the games that the showcase script you?
Oh man, I think all of them were awesome. Even the one that was turned into kind of like Final Fantasy, where it was all turn-based. Even that looked really awesome. It's just not a game for me. Even that mouse game, that's something I probably would give a go and try because the story seemed intriguing, and I was like, oh,
Well,
okay,
yeah, it's when the owl took away
yeah.
took away that other mouse.
So there's what 30 games. Xbox is killing it right now. Like in Xbox Game Studios, they themselves, and it's just they hit home runs. And there's who was it? Mark was like, yeah, I thought it was too long, and I thought, oh my gosh, Mark, that's hilarious. But they outdid themselves. They really did. And it was,
I don't understand why anybody right now with PlayStation not putting out any new games, basically, why would you even have PlayStation 5 over Xbox?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. Arguably the best Xbox game show in memory. 100% story. Sure, yeah, the fanboys for sure. And just to have access to some, like, not a lot of old games, but some old games, but that's the thing. Sony at the beginning of the year says, hey, we got nothing until 2025. Sorry, screw you. Just give us our money for PlayStation Plus. And there was no outrage.
It sounds like a insane marketing strategy. Like, how could you get away with that?
I have no clue.
When's the Nintendo showcase?
Oh my gosh. I don't they need to do something.
I'm
Nintendo
no
console.
fanboy of any system. I don't care, but it just seems crazy.
Oh no, I just love seeing your reactions, Pete, to the Nintendo showcase.
Oh, those games are so fucking stupid.
And yeah, well, last year's the first year that even Paul was like, "This is garbage. This is crap."
And Paul is usually very enthusiastic.
Optimistic,
about just about
yeah.
anything. Yeah.
So
Even Paul couldn't defend a full price tagged game where you just dress up someone in clothes.
yeah, Proteus. That's the thing with Silent Hill 2, dude. I don't know if you've seen what everybody's complaining about. It looks like Konami or whoever, I think Capcom or Konami. I forget who makes Silent Hill. I think it's Konami. They've kind of gone woke as well, and
Have they?
yeah, if you look at the latest Silent Hill game,
no.
the character they made a statement that makes it seem that they've gone woke for sure. And the main character, since it's a remake, they're not sure if the character's a transgender now or what.
Oh.
I'm not kidding. I'm not saying that to go against anything. That's 100% what the whole thing is right now. And they made, let me find it. It's on Twitter. They made a statement that everybody called them out for.
But it's a remake. Didn't they just make
No.
the game again?
No, it's they've gone. I'm pretty sure it's Konami. Sure.
That's wild.
PSN had a few exclusives this year already with the Final Fantasy, Stellar Blade, Rise of the Ronin. Rise of the Ronin's pretty much their only one.
And Helldivers.
Helldivers, yeah, I think that's a sleeper hit.
So Helldivers has one issue for the PC version. Steam was, since before, originally you didn't need a PlayStation account to play Helldivers.
Yeah.
But then they changed it that you needed one to play Helldivers even if you're on
Oh
PC.
yeah, that's right.
And Steam was selling it in regions where PlayStation Network was not available.
Yeah. Personally, I'm not
Yeah.
going to buy any more games unless they have at least 2 black lesbians and at least 1 transgender character. That's going to be my criteria.
That's your
Oh, it's
that's
so
your bare
good.
minimum, is it, Pete?
World, do me this one favor. Please keep politics out of the game. Movies, please. Proteus, I hear you, buddy.
The worst one is when you see it infect cartoons. I used to love Transformers, and the latest series
Oh,
or
that one.
releases of cartoon Transformers, there's some pink Transformer that says to Optimus Prime, I use they them pronouns. That fits what I am.
Yeah.
And it's a robot.
Yeah.
I mean, technically they're not wrong.
But it's politically correct robot. You know, it's important.
I
And, you know,
remember
there are-
growing up watching things like Tom and Jerry where they're just beating the shit out of each other and things like that.
You can't have that now.
Actually, you'd be surprised how much commentary was hidden in Tom and Jerry.
Well, they had a black maid, didn't they? And I know they censored some things in cartoons like that, because back in the day, the cartoon characters had smoke and things. So they removed all like smoking references because they didn't want
also
children
made a
to
lot
smoke.
of political commentary for the time too, back in the day.
Yeah.
So check this out. On Smash JT did a video about this whole Silent Hill fiasco, and a guy commented on the video, and he said, "As a gay dude, I'm just so tired of all this nonsense. I can't back anything to do with the Alphabet Gang. It's so far removed from the LGB used to represent and has insanely overstepped its boundaries. I don't need people to represent me or anything I believe in a video game." And so, yeah, so those are some of those folks there are kind of just speaking out against this stuff.
Yeah.
But I need to find the exact comment the girl had said in the actual video.
If I was part of one of those minority groups, I would be offended by all the pandering that.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Yeah.
A lot of
insulting. It's
them are.
insulting. Yeah, it's insulting.
It's just like a lot of it is, when you boil down to it, like racism of lower standards. They're like, oh, we have to lower the standards for you because you can't keep up with us.
Right.
That's what they're doing in like the police, army, and are they doing it in hospitals as well? The new trainee doctors, lowering the kind of the scores you need to get
Yeah.
on things in order to join.
And there are professions where you absolutely want the best of the best, regardless of what their skin color
Yeah.
is.
if I'm got some horrible medical condition and I'm going to die unless the best doctor in the world does some surgery on me, I don't care if they're black, white, wear a hijab or whatever.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give a crap.
Yeah. It's just... now you're talking about life and death. I mean, this is not just
Yeah,
some,
exactly.
minor thing in life that doesn't really make that much of a difference. But now you're talking about surviving or not surviving. Same thing with like,
We talked about this
pilots.
before, JP. Life is strange.
Paint.
The ultimate example. Care good. Yeah,
You can't have people that are not
Dave, you're
comfortable.
100% right.
Completely agree. Life and death.
If you look at,
Barring this.
oh, go ahead,
Sorry,
James.
Karen.
No.
No, Karen.
I was just going to bring up some WNBA stuff. If you look at what's going on there, Caitlin Clark, who's the WNBA's white savior, is absolutely being destroyed and trashed by the league of the girls that are in the league. What's that?
I mean, that just goes to show how stupid that league is. Like, they really, like, the one person that could actually bring some viewers to that dumb game.
And she has.
Yeah.
But that's the thing.
And why are they trashing on her?
Well, she's white, and
That's
She's not
the only
lesbian,
reason.
and she's not a dyke.
I love it. Pete's right. It's that too, and that's exactly what's going on. Is she is an amazing next level player. She set a record for scoring in all of college for women. She's already had a game with 30 plus points, but they are abusing her and trashing her. And exactly what Pete said right there. She's straight and she's white, but then they're not allowed to say that.
I used a different word, but yeah.
Yes, you did. They need to make white girls can't jump. I'd watch it. But yeah, Caitlin Clark is the savior right now of the WNBA, and they even kept her off Team USA for this year's
Hopefully they'll
Olympics.
lose.
I think they've won 7 straight Olympics, but still, I know exactly what you're saying.
Go white, go broke.
If they would recognize what she's brought to the game, they could all be making way more money. But they would.
They're so short-sighted when it comes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're going to win, but they're keeping her off as wild. You're right, Dave. Like, if you want to watch a funny rant, Stephen A. Smith went crazy on them keeping Caitlin off the Team USA. And he explains exactly why. And he even does correlation to the 92 Dream Team with, like, keeping Isaiah off, but putting Christian Leitner on. He was a college player, but there was already 500 best ballers ahead of him.
Well, here's the other thing. If you had to pick one college player, you didn't pick Shaq. You actually picked Christian Leitner over Shaq.
Exactly. That is insanity. I love being frozen right now. That's so awesome. There we go. Oh, but frozen. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So it's even infected that.
Yeah. Oh, it has it ever.
Yeah.
But like these girls are abusing her. There's one. Her name is Kennedy Carter, whatever her last name is. And she ran up behind her. Well, the ball was just about to be inbounded, and she just slams into her from behind. Hardcore cheap shot. And then of course the non-white, non-straight girls were saying, "Oh, that's just competition. That's just part of the game." No, it's not. It's just
show me on tape that it was done to anybody else.
exactly.
You know. And listen, I don't give 2 shits about WNBA.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
But this is the first year I've ever tuned in. I wanted to see Caitlin Clark kick some butt. I watched the rant. It's the guys. It's a business. Yeah, I know. It's a new wave.
Maybe eventually the WNBA might actually make a profit.
Well, hey, they're getting chartered flights now, man, because of the whole the hype Caitlin Clark has brought in.
Yeah, and also because NBA actually
Last I knew, the WNBA
under-
operated at a loss.
Oh yeah, and they would have been out of business decades ago if NBA didn't actually pick up the tab. And
Is it NBA who
Underrated.
funds that?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, they fund it as well.
yeah, it's completely unprofitable without it. And it's still unprofitable. But
Right.
they
It's picking up though, yeah. This year, just this year alone, even ticket sales, and any other team has had like 5,000, 6,000. Indiana Fever, who Caitlin Clark plays for, the worst of the league, 17,000, 18,000 sellout games just to see her play. And they're so stupid. They have no clue that she's the one who's bringing all the hype in.
Yeah, but like most of their games where there's no like star attraction, like when I was one of the jobs that I had, New York Liberty actually they got like maybe 1,000 people who actually paid for the game and they gave the rest of the tickets
Oh,
for
no.
free. Yeah.
I remember watching the very first WNBA game in the family, and we all laughed our asses off seeing the first dunk attempt in WNBA history. Yeah, the game was just not exciting, but just what Caitlin brings now it's really impressive, and her basketball IQ, everything. It's just she's going to be probably the greatest WNBA player of all time if she can last in the league with them not just destroying her.
Why don't you try to smuggle in some marijuana cigarettes from Russia and go to jail?
Exactly. You know what's funny? Stephen A. actually brought that correlation up too. Like if they would just clue in, Brittany Griner wouldn't have to go to Russia to make extra money in the summertime.
And they exchanged her for some like one of the most notorious arms dealer, like
Yeah.
for an idiot WNBA player. I mean, my God.
It's pretty wild. Haven't watched the game since. Our friends. All right, Proteus, see you, buddy. Have a wonderful day, my man. It was awesome seeing you, buddy. Be safe in the German prisons, man. Be safe in the German prisons.
Always.
And it's the mental prison. That's the weird thing. Like he doesn't work in a safe.
It was a mental prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, so he's a guard in the mental ward of the German prison. So he's seen some really, really crazy stuff and sad stories too. He's actually come on here just to vent a little and share the sadness he sees in humanity over there.
Yeah.
Don't blame him.
And I always felt like telling them, don't worry about it too much. Some of those people are just losers.
Yep. Gotcha. Oh, no.
I think if you were to work in something like a prison counselling unit, Paul, I think that would obliterate you.
Yeah, it all depends. I'd have to have different coping skills than what I have now.
I think I would have made a really good counselor in prison.
Oh, you would have.
Or maybe a prison psychiatrist.
I've been thinking about killing myself recently.
Yeah, do it.
Like, yeah, burden
Do
off
it
the
already.
tax system. Just do it.
Yeah.
Either do it or don't.
Yeah.
Blame
What are you
me about
waiting
it.
for, buddy?
Yeah, don't wait for my permission. Just do it.
Hey,
You're wasting
I've got a
electricity
spare-
in your cell.
yeah, I've got a spare belt. You know, there's a railing above you in the cell. Knock yourself out.
Oh my gosh. It's so
You're
funny.
not going to get any deader.
Oh my.
That noose ain't gonna tie itself. Now off you go. When me and Mooney were in York in the dungeons, though, all the actors doing all the cool stuff to scare people and telling stories and things, we literally both said this is something Paul would love.
Oh my gosh. It'd be a blast.
Like you're an entertainer. Like there was one guy. You walked into different rooms and it was different people. You know, we walked into the torture chamber and there was a woman actress there who singled me out to sit in the torture chair, and then she went through the list of medieval torture devices and what they'd do on me.
Mm-hmm.
And she pulled out the penis chopper,
Oh no.
and she was like, "For you, Mr." I'm like, "My name's James." She's like, "For you, Mr. James, we'll cut off 1 inch, 2 inch." Oh no, that's where we'll have to stop.
That's terrible.
That's very insulting.
That's when you whipped it out and clubbed her in the head with it, right?
Yeah.
James?
Just
James?
Everyone laughed at me.
Oh, okay.
That's the
just-
sort of job you would love. I can imagine you doing that and just having an amazing time.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I kind of was expecting you to go 1 inch. 2 inch.
Yes, I died.
Oh, you died.
Yeah. Don't go out there. Just leave me be. I'm gonna go get a drink anyways.
Where's nice to go with the shield?
I'm gonna be a hero.
I need a hero.
That might be R1. Take the hit.
Oh, it's drop shot, dude. Nicely done. Oh crap, Pete. I got you, Pete.
Yeah. Thank you. I've run out of bullets.
Ready to crash and burn. I'll never learn.
Knife.
I'm on the
I
night
just turned
train.
around, Pete.
I know. I turn around.
Thank you, Lee.
Snipe from a distance.
Yeah, no problem.
I know who that guy is.
Now I need to get a scorcher again.
So, Paul, how's Isaiah doing work-wise?
He's busy. Busy. Works tons.
Buddy.
Kid's a hardcore worker,
I
man.
pretty much just have to let you ride my silverback in order to get out there.
Has he met any chick
Now
quotes yet?
I wish.
Where's the other guy?
I don't know, with it being summertime
Here,
and
use this.
weather's
Yeah.
fine.
Oh, he doesn't.
Summertime.
He doesn't really go out or associate or anything like that. He's a home
Yeah, but
kid, right?
Yeah, but he's a teenager with, well, he's not a teenager. He's a
No,
young
he's
adult with,
23.
you know, needs.
Well,
And it's
yeah.
warm weather.
Right, but what I'm saying is he doesn't really go out and party or really
Yeah, but
have a
there's
social
online,
group.
online dating. Hasn't
He-
he been on dates?
Well, what's he gonna do? Bring a chick home to mom and dad's house?
No, but he could, you know, take her out for a meal and things and go somewhere.
I don't
It's
know.
nice.
He
Drive?
He's not that desperate though, dude.
Yeah, when the time is right, it'll happen.
Yeah, like the Palm sisters will take care for now.
Like, just because you're engaged doesn't mean
Palms.
everyone else needs to be, James.
No. I'm just, you know, taking an interest in Paul's family's life.
James is a pro now.
Sure are, yeah. No, he's about to enter into that kind of relationship, and he already is in action.
Yep. 2 months down, and 2 months in, he's like, "Oh, Paul, what did I do?"
No.
It's a wonderful life, dude.
The power of the P.
Yeah, that's it right there. That's especially those 5 times in one day, right, James?
Some power.
Yeah.
I've got the power.
Like I said, Mooney and I were very tired when we got back.
No doubt. Oh my gosh, come on.
You're down.
Again. Because there's constant explosions.
And there's freezing bullets slowing me
Okay,
down.
Yep. Just trying to buy a Scorcher. That's it. There we go.
And how's Isaac getting on?
Great. Just he's in his own world as usual. My boss has been telling me to take like a week off and stuff, so I think I'm going to do it at the end of this month.
Wow, they never said that in the old job.
Oh my gosh, no. And then she'll tell me too, like don't even answer emails or check your phone or anything, but I'll do that though.
You will.
Yeah.
Like even today, I had my out of office on, and I got an email or a message from a dude, Teams chat, and I was like, hey man, I'm out of the office, but if you want to chat, we can chat.
Wow. You're just like Pete was when Pete was working.
Oh, that's he's my inspiration for that.
That's it.
Yeah.
Pete, I imagine when you were on holiday, they still had you on tap. You know, if they needed you for anything, you were there.
No. That did not happen. I'd be on the beach.
If Paul was on the beach, he'd still answer Teams.
I
calls on
100%.
his phone.
Listen, I was in Florida answering emails.
When I'm on vacation, I don't even think about work.
Yeah. That's why it's vacation. You know, you have to be able to put it out of your head.
Mm-hmm.
Even on my
Even
days
when I
off.
was on vacation with my boss, we did not talk about work.
Yeah.
Even on my days off, I'll wish the team a happy good morning and enjoy your day. True story.
Wow.
Just can't help it.
No,
Is
no,
there
that's your
anyone?
personality.
Is there anyone at your workplace who's like really, like, more so than Pete, who just has like, oh, this fucking guy?
Oh my gosh,
Like,
there
mentality.
I'm sure there's several that I just rubbed the wrong way because I'm positive. I guarantee it. They don't say anything to me, but
I'll say this though: if there were more polls in the world, it'd be a whole lot better place.
well, thank you, Pete. I appreciate that.
No, I mean, it's true.
Like, this is so funny. On my keyboard, there is a you know, the red tags that say special, like if it's a special buy or whatever, and it just says special. Somebody put that on my keyboard, and I was like, you know what? I'm friggin' owning this. Screw you guys. You're trying to make fun of me? I'll take it, and I'll own it. And it's still on my keyboard. Yeah, it's been like 3 weeks. I'm like, I'm not taking this crap down. There's one thing no one will do is crush my spirit whatsoever.
Oh, for crying out loud, Lou.
I got him. Oh, I got Spuddy as well.
Only COD is capable of bringing your spirit.
Yeah, yeah. Call of Duty does sometimes.
Momentarily, at least.
Yeah.
Any F-bombs in the last 2 streams?
Oh,
The
yeah.
Last 2 days?
Yes.
Yeah, there was.
Oh yeah.
There was a
Oh,
couple
what
yesterday.
happened?
Oh, just dying, whatever.
What bombs did he drop? Did you drop the actual F-bomb?
No,
he
I don't.
said
I'd
for-
never swear.
He said for F
Oh,
say,
shit,
and
now I'm dying.
then
I
you
knew
effing or whatever.
What? No way. I would never do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Poppycock. But yeah, so yeah, Call of Duty frustrates me.
You got Timmy
Thank you.
and
Is
Mark.
it, now,
and-
now, is it the game that frustrates you, or is it the people in the game?
So, what do you mean? My teammates or people I'm playing against? We're not even going to discuss that whatsoever, Leroy.
Lee, are there ever moments? Let's be honest. Are there ever moments that you troll Paul by not calling something out or going too far away and not sticking with him? Just for
Frig
kicks and
right off.
giggles?
Don't even answer that. Screw you,
not,
Lee.
Not intentionally. I just sometimes think that I can perform a little bit better when I'm a bit rogue. But most of the time, that's to my own detriment.
There it is. Truth.
So Lee's like, I can do better without Paul.
I
The
can.
thing is like when I'm with a bunch of randoms, I tend to go it alone because everyone else is going it alone,
Yeah, you're
and
a
I
lone
do,
wolf.
and I'm often the best one on the team.
My job is to lead us to victory, though, not to be the best on the team. That's how I look at it, and I can lead us to top 5.
You are a natural
Yeah, but-
leader in video games. There's no question about it.
I-
Even in Fortnite.
Yeah, no, that's true too.
Fallouts.
See, the thing is that you say you don't need to be the best one on the team, but in your heart, you do.
Yes, I strive to be the best, right?
Yeah.
But I also, I want to elevate my team members to the highest, to their highest ability as well.
I
And
can't say that I can relate to that myself.
so if I got 7 kills and 2 other people have 0 and another person has 1, it's a little frustrating, but I know I did my best at that point. I got you. Oh, we're all grouped up. That was dangerous. But that's
Oddness where you're thinking like, oh, 7th place is good. That's good.
Mm-mm.
That's total bullshit. You do want to win every time you play.
100%. That's why I play it. Like Friday the
Sometimes
13th,
the kills don't show it.
right? No, and that's totally fine. So then I go on placement. I can't help it.
No, it's just like yesterday, the first couple of games, I got 0 kills, but we came 2nd and 3rd. And I
Yes.
think in one of them, I was just reviving everyone back.
No, and that's totally fine. And that was nothing to you yourself. It's just we wanted that win.
For sure.
There's nothing more insulting in a video game than getting an assist.
Oh my gosh, I hate it. I hate it.
Nothing more insulting than getting a 99-point assist.
Yeah. That's why James gets annoyed when he puts like 2 clips of damage into a character and then Pete just bombs him.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
nothing more annoying than having no ammo because I've used it on an enemy and I don't get the kill.
I don't even pay attention to that stuff. In Call of Duty, I kind of do, but like this game, I couldn't care less about this game.
Call of Duty
See,
is
I-
a completely different animal for like,
Yeah.
See, I look at the leaderboard and I have just over 500,000 damage, and that just eats me right up.
Why?
Because I feel like I've contributed nothing.
Oh my gosh. For me, I'm able to allow my pets to do everything and I sit back and chill and talk. This is
But your pets are doing the damage.
well, where am I at for here?
Also, the pet build is
Oh.
ridiculously OP in Diablo right now.
Oh my gosh. My third character's level 61 now. I'm just addicted to this game.
It's a barbarian, isn't it?
Yeah. I got you.
I'm still on like level 89 or something
Oh crap.
on my first character. What the heck? I'm just trying to repair this sword.
Oh, getting frozen. Awesome. This is great.
Oh,
it's another boom shot.
Just flipping pouncer. There we go. The thought was there,
Oh.
Pete. The thought was there, Pete.
I was pressing the wrong button.
Trying to revive him.
Thank
I
you.
see knifing
See
him.
that's why I never revive anyone. I don't even know what button it really is.
yeah.
Happens to the best of us.
Or the worst of us too.
Thanks, Pete.
Well, I tried.
What was-
like
What was
you
it Paul said
It's
to
okay.
counter Lucard? It's like, oh, you're a PlayStation fan?
Ah.
No, it's all good. We can try to be better.
One
Try
of
to be
his
better.
many aliases.
Yeah. Johnny's a riot.
La la luli lo.
Yeah, that was the most retarded.
Yes, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah,
But it's all from the I forget what game it was.
yeah.
Final Fantasy or I don't.
He's a different kind of guy.
Oh yeah. I do miss him coming around all the time though. Jonathan's a good
Because you
dude.
don't play Final Fantasy, so it's
Yeah, he's a good guy though.
I remember one time he showed up and he was drunk.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
So funny.
Sponsor alert.
That was one of the funniest things ever, man.
Yeah.
Just the way he said it. Oh, it's awesome.
Oh, Mooney and I went into the Harry Potter shop
Yes.
in York, and we bought the Bertie Bott's every flavoured beans.
Okay. I pretend I didn't
So-
hear that.
It's just basically jelly beans, but like
Is
what
it
Paul
like
did.
Bean-Boozled?
Yeah, just like that.
Oh, gross. Never again.
So,
Oh, you love
know,
that.
Nope.
We might do that, and if we do, I'll see if we can film it for you, Paul.
Sure you can. Just use your phone. Nasty.
And Paul will critique the camera angle and everything.
Listen, they can take good pics. They just don't know how to do it. Like, they took one after the engagement.
Hold on.
No. You hold on, sir. They took a picture of the two of them in a booth, and Mooney has her arm around them like they're buddies. I'm like, you just became engaged like 5 minutes ago. I was like, this is a terrible picture. Do it again. And they did it. They did it again. It was nice.
Hold on. So, yeah, we just got engaged. I sent Paul a selfie. What did you actually say?
Oh, I have our chat right here, sir. And it said, I couldn't believe you sent me that picture. I was like, okay, we need a better one. That's a terrible pic.
Yes, you did. And then I sent Paul a picture of us at the train station. And it's like, right, get some booty, then get some rest.
That's right.
Oh, funny.
This is fun to me though. Like I am. This is all brand new for you guys. I love it. I'm super happy.
Yeah.
And it's just it's a wonderful time, and like this love is now blossoming even more now that you guys are together. What's that, Pete?
Yeah, who knew that this would actually lead to something like, what just happened?
Crazy.
They actually, they got engaged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lives
2
are
years later.
their lives would be
Oh.
changed forever. Butterbeer on it, yeah.
So yeah,
That's
2 years
not
and 4
beer.
months we've been together.
What's that,
I did
James?
it right this time.
2
And then I'm
years
down.
and 4 months we've been together.
Excellent. I need to
A lot
find
of
a stream.
patience and a lot of saving.
Yeah. I need to find a stream where I mentioned it because I forget what I said.
Let me ask you, what was it about Mooney in the chat that like initially got you interested?
Well, we just seem to have the same interests in
Right.
things.
So
So
you asked her a lot of questions about her writing and stuff like that. That's
Yeah,
when I knew that something was possibly going
well,
to happen.
I dropped her a message on Discord, just basically going, hey, like the nervous, how do I start a conversation? And we just started talking. I was like, what you got to? She's like, I'm doing some writing. I'm like, oh, cool, you're good to, share what you're doing. Same about taking interest in anyone. And, then we started having Discord calls together, just small talk. And then we were like, what movies are you into? And we're like, let's do like a virtual movie date. And then that's how our, virtual movies started.
Yeah.
And we just started enjoying each other's company, talking on WhatsApp, outside of Discord, and it just went from there.
Well, to me, what's amazing about it is that it's one thing if she was from the UK, but the fact that she lived kind of far away from where you did,
Yeah.
and here we are.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Yeah, it's just all the red tape.
Yeah.
It's taken 2 years to get to this point where she can be here. So she's going in October. Then we'll do a bit more saving and get flights. So she'll probably come over early in 25 again for another 5 months. Because I've said before, but on a 2-year visa, even though you've got access to the country for 2 years, you can only stay 6 months in one visit. That's the rule.
Oh my gosh.
What the heck is
And
that
if-
turret doing?
And if you break those rules, it hurts your chances for the next visas. Wow, I just saw Pete took a boom shot blank in the face.
Oh wow,
Oh, I just took
very good. Did he? No, not that. I just have a stream open on the laptop.
So where's Mooney right now, James?
I lay her next to me.
Oh, hello there.
We were going to have Mooney stay the full 6 months, but then we thought, what if there are delays or the flight's cancelled and she goes over the 6 month mark? We'll still get penalised even though it's not our fault. So we're like, do it for 5 months, and that way we've got a month's leeway if there are any unforeseen circumstances.
I honestly couldn't do that, man.
We don't have
that'd
a
be
choice,
rough.
man.
No, I know,
We
but
just don't have a choice.
Yeah.
no, make her stay illegally. Get the government to pay for all this stuff. That's just insanity.
So yeah, well, she's going back in October, and then she'll probably come over again at the end of January time for another 5 months. Then same again until the 2-year visa runs out, and then we'll apply for. See, this is the bullshit. So we'll apply for a marriage visa, which we'll need to get married on, and then it will need to change over to a spouse visa
Yeah, that's
once
like,
married.
to me. You already
that's-
have enough proof that this thing is legit. Like you shouldn't have to go.
Oh, it's
through
got
all of
nothing
it.
to
Yeah.
do with proving it's legit. It's to gouge as much money as possible out of people.
I know, but it's just so. I mean, it's frustrating
But
for me just hearing.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like how James gets frustrated at Paul's old job.
Yeah.
He can't
Yeah.
get over that.
Well,
He's still
the-
angry at those two dudes.
Oh, Corey the cock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's so amazing.
You can come back anytime you want, Paul, but we will have
You
to
won't
pay
get
you
your-
less.
Yeah, and you won't get your benefits or whatever.
There'll be no benefits.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
what
worry
benefits?
though.
You didn't
stay,
get any
stay,
benefits.
Paul. You can always staple, but we can't guarantee. Maybe something will come up in the future.
Yeah.
And if it does, we'll let you know.
And looking in our
17
hall,
years,
you,
eh?
you
18
love
and
your
a
job
half.
so much that
18
you
and a
can't
half.
get enough of it.
Yeah.
James is a good friend for you though. Like he really cares.
It's like something.
Maybe too much, but still, I mean, he truly cared.
I genuinely thought I was bugging the hell out of Steph when I was messaging her every day.
Oh,
Paul was ill. I was like, how's he today? You know, did you want to talk? Are things okay? You know, because Steph had lost some of her family. She didn't really have anyone to talk to, and I knew she wouldn't talk to the kids. So I was like, look, if I was ill, I can guarantee Paul would probably be, messaging Mooney and Mumsy like, I'm here if you want to talk and that.
Mamsy.
So yeah. But yeah, I think I really bug Steph every day.
No,
Is
it's
Paul
all
okay?
good.
How's Paul
Wow,
today?
that's-
How is he?
So, Paul, how did Seth feel about James?
I don't even know if
texting her and stuff?
I didn't really ask her too much because I was out of it, so I didn't really know
Yeah, of course.
too much. Yeah, she was totally fine with it. I think there was quite a bit of people asking as well.
Yeah.
Well, I knew something weird was up because it went a day. You miss a stream for a day, and you're like, okay, he's busy. And he said he wasn't feeling good because that stream, you're like,
Yeah.
wow, I feel pretty
Yeah.
poop, guys.
Oh
And
well.
then a few days passed. I'm like, it's not streamed. So I messaged you, Paul, and I got no reply. I'm like, that's weird. Paul's like,
Yeah.
boom, reply.
But that's
So-
where my lack of social media presence kind of hurt me because I had no idea. I just figured, it was work or something,
Well, I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
busy too,
Me
though.
too.
That was the other thing. I was busy with work, but
Yeah.
but yeah. Ah well. Hey, I just leveled up. That's all it was, boys. I was leveling up. It's all good.
That's it. Growing pains, was it? Growing into the next level of awesome.
Yeah. No shame in that.
No shame in your game.
Hey, what about you, James?
Just,
Any plans this weekend? Pete, Lee, do you guys got plans this weekend?
No, nothing in particular. Probably go hang out by the pool because it's very warm in here.
Nice.
Oh, you have a pool? Nice.
Well, we have a pool like the community pool. There's an indoor pool
Oh,
and an
okay.
outdoor pool. Yeah.
Oh wow.
And they're really nice. I mean, like the indoor pool is. I don't think it's Olympic size, but it's big.
Holy crap, that's amazing.
That sounds
Nice.
pretty nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, we've not got anything planned. I mean, we've just had a few days away.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
Yeah,
a bit of
chill
R&R.
out.
Yeah. So, Mooney crashed hard last night and fell asleep. And I was right behind her, like, yeah, I need sleeps. And then my alarm went off for work at like 7:30 this morning. And I get up so tired. And I'm like, oh, this is horrible. It was horrible.
I tell you though, like when she has to go back, that'll be hard on both of them.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Yeah.
big
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Well,
It's so frustrating though. Holy frig.
it is, but we gotta jump through these hoops. We don't have a choice.
Yeah.
And at least you have a good attitude about it. I mean,
Well-
if that's what it takes. I mean,
Yeah.
there's not much you can do.
Awesome. I got frozen, I died. Yes.
I
That's
thought
that's
that.
great.
I might
I've
seem
got
a
the
bit
same
of a,
issue.
I might seem a bit of a cock when it comes to having sympathy for people about certain things. But in my opinion, if it's a situation you can't change, why be miserable about it?
Oh yeah.
The situation is what it is. I can either be miserable and mopey every day, or I can be like, don't worry, we'll get it sorted. We'll hit these hurdles as they come.
Yeah.
We'll just enjoy our time in the meantime.
No, I get.
I'll
that,
make it
but
work
too-
for you.
But if people don't get mad enough about like insanity sometimes, then nothing's ever gonna change. So
Yep.
There's two ways of looking at it. And that's,
Well, I can't change it.
yeah. No, you can't. You become the prime minister of the UK. That's
There you go. Apparently anybody can.
Politics.
Well, we do call you President James Muckler.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I haven't been called Mr. President in a long time.
That chat
Mr.
used to be
President.
so crazy. on YouTube. All
Yeah, it
kinds
was
of
awesome.
Shenanigans in there.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah,
I did,
the golden age of streaming.
Yeah, even before like the stream actually started, people would be chatting there, and there was a shit ton of people there too.
Yep.
Yeah, and even after stream, people would be just chatting in the chat.
Yes, sir.
Mums used to have Pharaoh TV on just because there's background noise for their kids.
Yep.
That's funny.
Yeah. I tell you, well, that had to have been rough. Not just having one bathroom with all those rug racks.
Oh my
around the
gosh.
house.
Yes, sir. I hated that.
Yeah. You actually made it known, on the stream that you weren't too happy about the kids being in the
Nope.
house.
Well, I was like, Steph could, start up her daycare again, and you were like, nope,
Nope.
No.
nope, just shutting that down straight away.
Not unless you have a house with like 3 bathrooms at least.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And soundproof room where I don't have to hear them.
Yes.
Do you ever babysit anyone's kids, Pete?
I did.
And what's that like? Is it all right, or are you like,
See,
oh, thank God
I'm a
when they
good,
go?
like, for short period of time. Like
Okay.
my nephews and nieces, they love me.
You're like the cool uncle.
Well, it's like, yeah. I play all kinds of crazy games with them, and run around and be a kid, really. in a
Sure.
way. But then I can go home.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have to stick around and cook them dinner, and change their
So-
diapers and shit like that. So
Okay.
It
So
sounds
that
like
cool
kinda
Pete.
Like, how people who grandparents say, like, yeah, the kids go home after a while.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, does that have a shelf life though? Like if the kids were to stay long enough, you'd be like, I'm fed up now.
Oh, I'd be running for the hills. That's for sure.
I never really used to babysit my nephew. A few times he'd come round, and he just everything I had to do was something that he didn't want to do, which annoyed me. Like, let's watch some bits. No. Okay, I've got a few, but no. Like I learned that I don't know if this is just my nephew, but kids have a thing on their mind that they want to do, and nothing will appease them if you don't do that specific thing.
Yeah, and I always enjoyed all my nephews and nieces. All of them seem to have pretty nice personalities. I mean, kids are kids. They're gonna get cranky and whatever, but
No, it's just play.
Yeah.
Like, that's what made me feel really old. Like I could quite happily sit and just do something. The kids they wanna run about, they wanna explore, they wanna do this and that. I don't wanna
What?
do that.
one thing I have to say, like even just visiting Jersey and New York and being around my grandniece and grandnephew, the amount of snacks that they give kids nowadays is
Oh,
just
yeah.
mind-boggling. Yeah,
Oh really?
yeah.
It's just
That used
We
to be
got
like,
them
That
treats.
sugar high.
yeah, they were treats when I was a kid. Like,
Yeah.
it was a rare occasion that you get something like that.
yeah. Now it's all the time.
No, it's
Yeah,
just,
like-
yeah.
I'd love
All
like a little
day.
bag of sweets, and my mum would
Yeah.
be like, right, you can have 3 before dinner. And God forbid if I ever ate more than 3. So I'd have 3, little sweets, and that was my treat. And I had my little bag of treats there for after dinner.
Swing for
But
your
my
num
mum
nums.
was onto a clever thing there because I'd be full after dinner, so I wouldn't
Yeah.
want sweets. So
Yeah, I'm like observing. That's why every lunch and dinner was a struggle because they're already full.
Yep.
I was the kid who could eat a whole bag of candy, eat a whole supper, and still be hungry.
Well, yeah, that's a plus if you could do that. Yeah.
yeah,
the-
but
the-
my mum would just say I'm greedy, and then she wouldn't get me them. I remember once I made a scene in a shop because mum wouldn't get me something, and to this day I remember my mum dragging me out, going, "Right, you won't get anything now."
Yeah.
And I never made a scene again. I'd have only been like 6, but I still remember it.
You didn't get a
Worse.
spanking?
No, my mum never did anything like that.
What?
We
And
get smacked around.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I got tons. Hey, Kirby! I get tons of spankings.
Even
I think I
teachers
was
were
more
allowed to
well
smack
behaved.
you around.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like they were
Yeah, I remember-
we had teachers that kids were genuinely, afraid of, terrified, because they would fucking smack you around,
Sure.
act it up.
I even got
Yeah,
this.
we had a very old English teacher called Mr. Barnes. He was one of those lifers who was just about to retire, but he'd been teaching for like 50 years. And he told us a story about how he, in the 60s, when, caning kids was still legal and that, he hit a boy was misbehaving in class and he hit him over the knuckles with a ruler, and his knuckles started bleeding. And he was like, okay, I'm probably going to get in trouble with this. So he took the kid and himself to the principal's office. And all the principal cared about was, why the hell is this kid dripping blood on my floor? I didn't care that he'd been cut.
Yeah.
It was like, no. If he did something wrong, by all means, whack him. But
Sure.
don't make him bleed on the floor. Completely different today.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And
The
kids know
coddling.
that teachers can't touch them, so
Yeah.
they can get away with murder. Like, we have a real recruitment crisis in the UK at the minute. Because
Teachers.
nobody wants to be a teacher.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to go into the army. Nobody wants to
What?
go into the police force.
No one wants to be a nurse or a doctor.
No. Why
Hey,
do
Caleb.
a job like that that's not going to be very well paid? And that you're just going to be disrespected and you're going to hate every day of your life. The police and the army are having a hell of a time recruiting.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I,
it's
I
really
work
gonna-
with a retired policeman, and he says if he would not join the police as it was now, as it is
Yeah.
now,
Oh yeah.
the way that it's changed from when he
Yeah.
started.
Yeah.
It's completely different.
Yeah, I also work with an ex-copper who tells me the same thing.
Yeah.
And he said sorry, carry on, Pete.
No, so like in New York, they used to carry these. They call it nightsticks. They're like batons. and
Yeah.
Beat the shit out of you if you were out of line. But they don't even carry those anymore. That's why they're vulnerable to being attacked. They can't because they're really discouraged to ever pull their gun and actually unless it's absolutely 1000% necessary. But we have like these little female cops. They can't handle like a 6'3" guy starting to beat the shit out of them. They need
Yeah,
something,
exactly.
to be able
So-
to defend themselves.
They cut the patrol numbers down from 2 people to 1. And one of my friends, his sister, became a police officer for the Met Police. And she's been off sick for 2 years now. Because on one of her first patrols, she was holding up some drunk guy who was like 6 foot. And she's only like a 5 foot woman.
Right.
And this guy, obviously at one point when he was being arrested, looked at her and goes, I'm not having this. And he just shoved her to a wall, smashed her into a wall, knocked her out, and just walked off. And she's been off
Yeah.
sick from work now, from basically when she first started.
Yikes.
True story. And even my mate, when I spoke to him about that, he's like, he got in trouble with his, they call them the gaffers. They're like the superintendents. When they pulled all of the officers from his borough into kind of a conference room and saying how they were going to be cutting down their patrol numbers from 2 officers to 1 officer. And they were explaining how this will make it safer because they can cover more ground. And
No, it's
my
not
mate was like,
safer because
no,
you need to
it's
deal
not
with
safe.
if
He got in
if
trouble
one
for that.
people, if one person gets attacked from behind or
It's just the
anything.
spiel they were trying to sell Lee to cut costs. That's all it is. And his sergeant had to take him out and say, "You can't question this. This is the superintendent." It's like he couldn't sit there and just be lied to, saying
Well, the
how it's so much better.
Yeah, the superintendent's not going to be the one who's on patrol.
Yeah. And they're like, we're now having a hell of a time recruiting. No one wants to be a police officer. And
That's
there's
why they want to force recruitment, so we don't have to
Yeah.
fix the issues.
Well, do you guys agree? I'm sure
Now
Pete will.
just
That
leave
there
it
is no
to war.
respect for the police now either.
No. You even see
Depends
how
on where
kids.
you are. If you're
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
in a major city, there's still plenty of respect for the police.
Oh yeah, like where I live, yeah, people respect the hell out of police. But like in New York, forget about it. Like the way the kids or punks talk to the cops because they know they can get away with it.
Yeah.
In the old days, they would have had their teeth knocked out by a fucking nightstick.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Oh, absolutely. With the pay that they get paid nothing.
For the risks that they take as well.
Right.
You
They're
any
saying the
time
baby's
you
kicking
go
a
on
lot.
shift. What?
Kirby in the chat is saying that the baby's kicking a lot.
Oh wow.
I
It's
wonder
cool
how
there.
she's
I'm here.
working out in all this heat.
Oh, there. How far along is Curvy now?
I think she's
Baby's kicking.
due end of August, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I. Yeah,
And the
that's what
baby's
I
already kicking? When do babies kick?
Oh, dude, like 4
Oh.
months or whatever, 4 or 5
She's only,
months.
Like she's
Oh,
only
really?
2 months away from actually giving birth. So I'm
Yeah.
sure it's kicking the hell out of her.
Time's gone so quick.
Yeah, it really has.
Yeah. The baby
Kirby's
phase is
having a
quite easy
baby.
though, I remember
James is
Paul
getting
saying.
married.
I think it's like 6 months they could actually do an emergency C-section if like
Yeah.
the baby's not healthy.
I also passed my glucose
No,
test and my iron levels are good. Yeah, I'm due in August. She's been kicking for a couple months. She's just kicking a lot harder now. Yeah, awesome. Plus, you're only little too, Kirby.
Is Kirby the first one from the stream that actually is having a kid?
Yeah, Kirby's having a Pharaoh baby.
I'm just thinking like all the ones that like show up on regular basis
Yeah.
and actually have played with you and stuff like that.
Well, Goku is having a kid, isn't he? Or is he?
He already had a kid. Yeah, he posted a picture in Discord. Baby's like a year old or whatever.
Because he used to come around all the time, but then he joined the. Was it the Navy? He joined?
Navy.
Yeah.
Navy.
Oh, I got you, Lee. Oh, Pete, I got you, man.
Thank you, sir.
Right. Never played with the shield card on it. It really makes killing these things a pain in the ass.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah,
Frozen.
And,
No.
and you know
It's,
the
uh,
lesson.
It's
lesson that
almost
we-
as if, yeah,
the
Pete's
lesson
about
we
to-
learned today is we'll never put that card back on ever again.
Yeah. It's funny still seeing new things after all this time.
You're having a baby shower this weekend in Michigan? Nice. Are you doing anything for Father's Day for Wheezy?
Oh yeah, Father's Day.
Well, technically, he's not a father just yet.
do
what
you
do
think
you-
Steph and the boys will get you anything for Father's Day, Paul?
Xbox points cards. That's it. That's all I said I wanted. That's all I wanted.
That's a good thing there.
Thank you.
And get some bits that you want. Are there any games you want, Paul?
There certainly is.
Maybe there's a bunch of
Since
stuff
the,
in your wish list.
since the showcase.
Yeah, but even just this year is the new Star Wars, the new Assassin's Creed, but... Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I think I'm going to wait until both DLCs come out for each game and then buy the full bundle at a knockoff price.
You do know you're not going to be able to wait.
I'm going to try, Lee.
Yeah, I was about
That's
to
my
say
goal.
that.
Yeah.
That is my goal, guys. I'm going to try to do it.
Nah, you won't be able to.
But-
have you sold any more bits though, Paul?
No, I haven't sold it. It's all still up. Also, oh, the new Black Ops 6 Call of Duty's in October,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'll buy that. It's $129 for me, so I'll buy that.
Oh,
The Vault Edition, yeah.
So expensive for one game.
Well, the Ubisoft one and the or both Ubisoft ones is $169. That comes to $198 for one game. It's ridiculous.
One game that they could yank off your library anytime they feel like it.
Yeah.
Well, I
And,
never played
and you can-
Ubisoft game.
And you can buy a Nintendo Switch for not much more than that.
Right.
pretty much, yeah.
Kevin
Not
McAllister.
that you'd want a Nintendo Switch, of course.
No, I've got a couple of them.
A couple.
Yeah,
We've got like
yeah,
4
just a
in the
couple.
house.
You guys are terrible.
Why don't you sell a Switch or two?
Well, why would I do that?
When's the
Did you
last time
never
you were
play-
on your Switch?
We could never play it.
I don't know. It's been a little
I
while.
sold mine for that very reason. When you say little while, okay, let's answer this. Is your Switch right now covered in dust?
I don't know. I got to get up and look at it. It's behind everything. One sec here. It probably is. But to be fair, I'm playing on my Xbox right now, and it's filled with dust.
Honey child.
Yes, it is. It's got dust on it.
It just doesn't sound the same when you say honey child, like with a British accent.
Nothing sounds right with a British accent.
There were a few things
there
I
you
did,
go.
and Moon is like, you look so. Did you see that picture of me holding tea?
Yes.
I look so British there, apparently.
Well, yeah, you are British, though.
And a few things I've said where I'm like, oh, would you like to try a full buttered scone? Mooney just looked at me and was like, you couldn't have been more British there. Would you try?
Hey, she's got to embrace your Britishness, dude.
I mean, British with tea and scones is like Americans with burgers and hot dogs.
Yeah. Burgers and hot
I
dogs.
sent Paul a picture of the biggest hot dogs that I've ever had in the UK. And Paul replied something like, they're still pretty small.
Yeah, that's true.
Me and Mooney were at
Do
the
you
fair.
get the Coney Island football dogs up in Canada?
I don't think so.
Long dog.
Also, they opened the new Costco right by where I live.
Oh,
So
yes.
I'm gonna go check
Oh, have you
it
been
out
yet?
on Monday. No, I'm going on
Ah,
Monday.
cool.
They had the grand opening when I was away,
Nice.
but I didn't want to go like over the weekend because well,
Oh,
people
it'd
who
be
work,
packed.
yeah, they'll be there, so I'll go Monday.
Oh, you
Do they
have the luxury of
Kroger
being
up
able to
in,
miss that.
Tennessee? 'Cause my brother keeps raving about how great Kroger is.
Oh yeah, we have Kroger. Yeah, the two supermarkets we have here are Kroger's and Publix.
My brother keeps saying how Kroger is so much better than Walmart.
Yeah, they're both really nice. And then you add Costco now to the mix, so I'm pretty set.
I've got to ask, Pete, what's it like being able to time your visits to anywhere, shops, social places, whatever, and knowing you can avoid the work people who have to
I
go
could-
at the weekends or after hours?
I could give you a 2-hour lecture how wonderful that is.
I can imagine. Like, I've booked a few things to do with Mooney, like go to the cinema and that, but I'm booking half day annual leaves at work, and I'm like, it's so nice
wow, that
going
number
to
was
places that aren't full of idiots.
Oh yeah, because you can also like make all your appointments around the time when there's no rush hour, but you're not
Yeah.
stuck in traffic. Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
there's
feel-
no
you feel like
substitute to that.
yeah, I mean, wasting time is one of the worst things in life.
Yep, agreed. I hate it, and I hate being in a place that's packed as well.
Yeah.
I know that doesn't bother some people, but I just love having a place virtually to myself.
Oh,
for
me
stuff.
too. Yeah, that's why, like, when I go work out, I try to go like during off hours when
Yeah.
it's
Well, you
virtually
can,
empty.
yeah, you can go at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you know,
Yeah.
or whenever
Yeah,
you
after
want,
lunch hour.
and it'll be dead. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, the gyms over here, back when I was at college and I'd have days off, and I'd go to the gym on my days off, me and my mate Ian would always go at like 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the
Before
gym would
lunch,
be virtually empty.
Yeah.
And we'd have
And
2
the morning
hours.
crowd's already gone, by
Yeah.
by 10 o'clock.
Yeah. You'd
For
basically
freak's
get the gym
sakes.
to yourself, not
You see
waiting on
that?
any machine. It's beautiful.
Oh yeah, makes all the difference in the world. Actually, that's like the one thing that motivates you to go is like it's actually.
Knowing it's not going to be busy.
Yeah,
You're not going to be struggling for a place to park in the car
and
park.
and you don't have to deal with like, assholes because if you only have a couple of people, in there, people are usually pretty chill and it's no big deal. When you have like people lining up to use a machine, it gets stupid.
Yeah.
Everyone's
completely
friendly
agree.
when there's plenty of space.
Yeah, true.
Can't wait, Pete. To the whole retirement age.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Years.
yeah. Enjoy your time leading up to it because it comes quick.
That's true too.
I do need to have that work-life balance. One of my colleagues today was telling me about this networky thing that he'd done in his spare time with scripts and things, and I can't do the whole Paul making people feel I'm interested when I couldn't give a crap.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
I was never able to accomplish that.
No, I'm just like, oh yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm hoping the conversation will just stop, and it just doesn't.
I do have that magic ability.
You do. No one will know that you couldn't give two shits.
Nope. I make them feel like they're telling me something that I care about or that I find important.
Even
Wow, that's
even though you
amazing.
really don't.
Yeah, 100%. I don't. I couldn't care less.
I kind of sometimes like when you're playing card and somebody starts yabbering about some shit that doesn't really interest you. You do kind of get like
Oh yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
It's when he drops the all right calls.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
it's
right.
all right.
That's
Cool.
exactly- Oh, cool.
Thank you, Bruno. Have a great day, dude.
It's when the answers are short.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
That's it.
All depends on the game too, though. The moment of the game.
sure, yeah.
By Call of Duty, you're only getting short answers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. What happened there? Was that you, Lee?
Yeah, I got frozen.
Yeah. I hate that.
Wave 49, guys.
One man.
Where's this bugger's shield? Oh, it's already dead.
Yeah.
Oh, your turrets took care of business.
Business.
I love Hail Marys in the game.
They're just exploding
very
things from a
nice.
distance.
Yeah.
Have you ever
So
just
you out-
launched a boom shot to the other side of the map and gotten a kill?
No. I kind of suck with the boom shot.
The way I use boom shot is very simple. Accuracy through volume. If I just keep firing, they'll hit eventually.
That's true.
Yeah, I need to do more of it. I feel like I rely on my grenade launcher way too much.
That's why
No.
I'll keep a locker of 4 boom shots and just keep rotating through it, because
Right.
if I keep firing, eventually it hits them.
Yeah. I just
I
like
might miss 2/3 of the shots, but that 1/3's getting a cluster kill.
I think I killed myself too many times with the boom shots. I got a little discouraged.
I mean, you haven't played demo until you've accidentally boom shot a defense.
Not really.
Wave
I
50,
do
guys.
while
Let's
playing
do this.
tactics, too.
This is the last round.
Yeah, last round.
Mhm.
So what's everyone
got-
doing tonight? Anyone going for a nice meal anywhere?
Hey!
No, we'll just eat at home.
Oh, helicopter.
As far as I know.
There again.
Chef Paul Air strikes again.
Yeah. We may go out. I'm not, I got to make the decision, I guess. So I don't know. We may just stay home.
You're always gonna
Hey,
floor
second
block a place.
Oh, we did it too fast, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait 50 you can get through all the coffees.
Can you, Paul? Can you eat burgers anymore, or is that something you'd avoid?
I try to avoid it as much as possible now.
Hot dogs, no more hot dogs.
I haven't had a fat wiener in, man, since January.
So what do you normally
I
have
know.
when you go out to eat? Do you just stick to like the healthy salad stuff?
Yeah, for the most part.
Veggie options.
When we go to A&W, they have a Beyond Burger, so I'll have that, and then I'll have their delicious onion rings and some fries.
Oh, Paul, that picture you put of you as a kid and you now.
Oh my gosh,
Insane,
dude.
man.
I don't think
Has
Pete's
everyone
seen
seen
that.
that?
No.
Are you not seeing? Ah.
It's from the heat. Well, Pete saw the video. That's a whole video, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, I just saw a picture. Is
Oh,
there a video with it?
Oh,
Yeah.
that was- oh, yeah.
I'll show you on stream if you want to see it.
What was the song? The Bangles.
Yes. So what
Oh,
I'll
check it out. I thought it was just a picture.
all right. So we'll end here, but come back over the stream and I'll show you.
Hold on, let me get my phone.
Because so what they did is they did a yearbook grad video instead of a yearbook. And so we just did a write-up, and then the teacher just read our write-ups to us, and that's that. So this
It's
is
just kind of disrespectful that whoever is saying that about your basketball.
yeah, and you're a basketball legend in your own mind. Like screw you, Mr. Colin. You don't know me. I am a basketball legend in my own mind.
Okay, right. Well, I'll hop back on stream.
Yeah.
Are we staying in chat or are we leaving chat?
Oh, we're leaving, boys. Thank you so much for playing with me.
No worries. Have an
Have
awesome
an
evening,
awesome
guys.
time.
Have a great weekend.
Take care.
All right. Okay, bye.
Catch you later.
All right. So, all right. James hasn't seen this. Let me close down this. And what are we doing? Video is it? Yeah, let's do this one here. Give me 2 seconds. Let me close this. So what I'm going to show you is this is a video that was done for a grad video. Now, this is 18-year-old me. Hold on here. This is so funny. What are we doing? Videos? Yeah, here it is. Okay. So this is 18-year-old me. This is 30 years ago because I'm 48 now. Where am I? These are some of the other people I graduated with. So hold on, let me get this. And I got to set it up. Okay. Let's do this. So this is right after Leona here. This is Leona. So let me give you a little backstory. They did a grad video where we did a little write-up and the teacher just sat there and read it. And so they have the 80s music playing in the background for some odd reason. And so it's only like 20 seconds, whatever. So he reads out my thing, and basically I say I'm usually seen with my girlfriend and playing basketball. And this is it. Enjoy. This is 18-year-old me. Oh, so long ago. So what I'm wearing is a gray Shaquille O'Neal, for those who don't know, Shaq t-shirt that says, "Who's the man?" And it's got Shaq Duncan. I wore that all the time. I freaking loved it. This is me. This is 18-year-old me. And I was wacky. I had tons of fun. I enjoyed life. In fact, I enjoyed my girlfriend is what I really enjoyed. But yeah, this is it. And instantly, it was almost like a little embarrassing too. Young Paul, oh my gosh, man, 18. it's amazing. Like this stuff, you really, when you see stuff like this, you really reflect. It was a little embarrassing, right? Because he was just reading crap while we're like, what are we gonna do? Stare at the camera? Stare at him? And that's what we did. And so, yeah. So I've just started connecting with people from high school because I'm doing this for them as well. I'm like, I gotta find this. I'm gonna make it digital. I'm gonna send it to everybody. And people are like, oh my gosh, this is so awesome. I've never seen this, blah, blah, blah. And so this is what's been going on. And I just been really feeling, you definitely looked a little uncomfortable at times, yes. So I just really been feeling nostalgic over the last little bit. And because I had a wonderful, listen, my childhood wasn't great. We were welfare, we were poor. And there was no father, but my mother gave us the best life possible. We'll say within our circumstances, and I loved it. I loved it. We lived down in government housing, and it was wonderful. Yeah, it was awesome. It's super nostalgic about high school, a great time. Yeah. So it's awesome, and I wanted to be a basketball legend.
3 years ago from Lawrence Junior High School. He has played on the basketball and football.
I've not changed much, to be honest. I was wacky then. In my graduation video, during the ceremony, I got the trophy for MVP that year. And the teacher who gave me the trophy says, I didn't coach, they called me John. I didn't coach John, but he's one of the funniest guys you'll ever want to meet. So I didn't really change personality-wise. Even from back then, I was still a fixer back then. I had people coming up to me like, hey, this is what's going on. What do you suggest? So I was even a fixer back then. At one point, Canadian national team was scouting Paul. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that have been amazing? James, you were 2, nice. And Lee was just a little sperm in his daddy's ball sack. So I remember I had to give a speech in high school, graduation. Yeah, my girlfriend at the time, she was valedictorian, so she was super smart. She gave the speech as well. But yeah, this is me though, guys. This is 1994. This is exactly, it would have been in probably 7 other day. Probably this is the exact time. Hey, DPG! When did you go from preferring John to Paul? I never was called John. My work calls me JP. I was always Paul, or I also had a nickname as well that I went by when I was super young. You've been on for 2 hours. I didn't notice. DPG, it's all good, dude. It is a 2.5, 2 hours, 35 minutes. So this is me, guys. And this is life. Now you've guys known me for the last 7 years, and you know pretty much everything about me. But yeah, I never went by John at all. Never once. But you got to put your full name down for stuff. I'm class of, yeah, Otney, same here, buddy. Class of 94. And so I even have one dude that's in the videos reach out to, I haven't talked to him in 30 years. He's like, we need to do a reunion. You should plan one. And I was like, that's actually good. I would love to do a reunion. 6 out of 10 was my Pharaoh TV anniversary. Oh, June 10th. 7 years. Oh my gosh. That's friggin' amazing. Pete, thank you so much for everything over the last 7 years, my man. I can't believe it's been 7 years. I can't believe it's been 30 years since I graduated, but cool. All right, I'm going to rock out, kids. Lifers. LOL, 7 years. I know, eh? It's so wacky. So much has happened in everybody's life in 7 years. So you think about it. Lee, he hasn't become a man yet, but he's in adulthood. James is engaged. Pete's retired. Like, this is all stuff we never, ever really talked about 7 years ago. We never talked about Lee becoming a man. We never talked about James ever becoming married. Never talked about Pete retiring. It's wild. And Curvy was just quiet back then. She subscribed and watched, but she was just quiet. Mine was June 6th for 7 years anniversary. Thank you so much. Lee, thank you, dude. Thank you for everything. Yeah, Pete was still working. I was getting over my ex, and Lee was a kid at school. Wild. And here we are. Dudes just playing Gears. I was going to say Call of Duty. All right, guys. I wasn't supposed to retire just yet, but some poop worked out. Heck yeah, dude. And now look at you. You look gated community. Get to go to the community pool, chill, have fun, just enjoy life. Freedom 55. That'd be nice. All right, I'm rocking out, guys. Thank you so much. You're all amazing. I really appreciate you guys. You're all fantastic. So thank you for everything you do for me. Really appreciate it. We're at 34 subs. Feel free to sub. Feel free to give subs. Feel free to donate. Do whatever you want to do. But as long as you're still here, that's what really matters. So here we go. As usual, my name is Paul, and you guys take care. See you guys. Love all you beautiful people. Thanks again for the stream and the game. See you later. Spuddy. Otnate Jam.